Hey everybody, this is Bill from Nothing's for No One. Just want to give you a heads up for next week's episode, which is a freestyle episode with our special guest Al. We're going to be discussing Hatebreed, Satisfaction's The Death of Desire. The song to check out from that is Last Breath. We're going to be doing Neuraxis Aslan. I think that's how it's pronounced. The song to check out is Savior and Destroyer. And then finally, we're going to be talking about Shadows Fall of One Blood, and the title track of One Blood is what you should check out. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the episode. Get the comfy.
Hello.
I feel like I'm on Joe Rogan.
Hello, hi.
You are.
Oh my God.
Bill is Joe Rogan.
You have a nice voice for this. You have a nice voice
Joe
for this.
Rogan. Me?
You talking to yourself?
Who are you talking?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Pump
amp
yourself
myself up. Yeah,
You do have a
talking
nice.
to you. What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are good.
You have a nice voice for this.
Danny,
You
you
have
have
a nice
nice.
voice for
Is that like
this.
your mantra for yourself
Nobody-
or something?
Everybody loves you. You
Voice
have a
for
good
this.
voice.
Are these on?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can you hear yourself?
Hey,
No.
hey.
Okay. Fuck with these knobs and just keep talking.
I don't
into
want to
your-
hear myself.
Okay. Well, it's easy. I mean, it's nice to hear it because you hear all of us too. So if you like turn
I got
up,
a shit ton of reverb
yeah, if you
on
try
mine.
one of them, you should be able to get it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't.
Just a lot of reverb.
There you go.
I don't want to be able to be understood.
Yeah. Can we
the entire-
add reverb to Danny and
just
some
want-
delay?
I just want to
Pitch
sound
shift
like
all of
Yeah.
us really
an
low.
X-Men the entire time.
Testing.
Ugh.
I want to sound like Galactus.
You have a good voice for this, Danny.
I want to sound like Galactus for the. I was kidding about the reverb.
Does anyone want some wine?
I'm not
by the
fucking
way?
giving you reverb.
Good.
Maybe in a little
Thanks
bit
for not
actually, but I'm
taking
okay
me
for now.
seriously.
I'll give you some so I don't have
I
to.
haven't started yet. I'm
Okay,
not
deal.
going to.
All right, fuck it.
Today.
You could drink it.
You want
at
some
your-
weed?
Maybe. a
I
little bit.
have some one hitters. I could pack you a
Maybe
one
I'll
hitter.
do later too. So we'll, you know.
Yeah, we'll exchange.
Bill, do you
Exchange
want
up.
any wine?
I'm good, thank you.
Per my contract with the city, I can't be seen next to any people consuming narcotics.
What was that?
For my contract.
Oh man. I'll do Pinot actually.
Please don't explode.
Little Pinot Grigio.
It's actually a noir.
Oh, okay. They're both darks.
Yeah.
Sick.
You never
Why'd
had-
you guys get two darks?
Why the fuck not?
'Cause I guess if you guys like them, I always
What
go
are
for
you?
the.
You got something against
the
dark?
variety.
You got
Well, I feel like when
you
you
have
go
something
by-
against dark people? Is that what this
not
is
at all.
about?
Dark
think
wine
so.
is great.
Yeah.
It's just very dry.
Yeah. But it's like
Well, it's
more
probably
bold,
everywhere now because it's
more
about to be in
robust.
season 2.
More robust.
Yeah. Well, it'll fuck you up a little harder
Uh,
than like a white.
I think it's a nicer
Really?
buzz.
aren't they all like the
Yeah,
same
I haven't-
alcohol percentage?
No, not at
Definitely
all.
not. No.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's like
all
beer.
vary. It's like
Yeah.
So what?
But I don't
white-
think it matters if it's a white or a red.
I thought that reds tend. I thought they tend to have more alcohol concentrated.
Maybe
that's what I
probably
thought. Or
my friend
higher
usually
alcohol
drinks red.
percentage because like the process is slower. to
There's
make red
there's a
wine.
lot of sugar in the white wine, so maybe that gets you.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, are you talking natural or artificial? Because if you go buy a bottle of fucking cupcake wine at Target, you're probably getting a shitload of fake sugar in there, or
Yeah, that's
like
true.
not naturally added sugars.
yeah.
Have you ever driven past like wine vineyards and shit on the West Coast, like
No.
in California and stuff? That shit is crazy.
That's on the
I'm
bucket
sure.
list.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
it's really cool. Fucking Pete Grossman went to the singer from
Maynard,
Tools. Fucking
And Maynard was
I'm
there.
telling you, you
yeah,
don't want to put that
so
there.
sick.
His wife was like,
What?
"You should just talk to him." He's like, "I don't want to."
Just put it on the ground.
Why?
What?
Because he knows I'm clumsy.
Oh, I am too. You're
She is a
fine.
little clumsy.
You can spill it over all the shit.
I mean,
It's all
this
good.
is really nice carpet, as you can see.
Yeah, that's what
we
I'm
don't
saying.
want to ruin
I
it.
don't want to fuck up the Persian rug.
I fucked up. I've spilled
It'll
so
probably
much
make
on
the
this
area
table.
look nicer
You're
if you
fine.
spilled it.
Yeah, right. Cover up.
Like, oh wow, that's
Be honest, yeah. I don't
Is
think
it like the Big Lebowski? How it was all about
it
a
ties
rug?
the room together. Yeah.
It sure does.
We tried
Fucking
watching
Pete.
that the other day and couldn't.
Really?
Really?
Why?
Oh
You didn't
my
like
God.
it?
well, you know
I
what? I actually
love that movie.
I wanted to finish it today while I had time,
Have you
but I
never
couldn't
seen it?
find it. I've never seen it.
Only bits and
Really?
pieces.
I got halfway through and I was like, I'm digging this, but I don't know what the fuck it's about.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. It's just some weird
exactly.
shit.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
But I was liking it. I was like, I can definitely.
There's
It's
so
sick.
many great lines throughout.
Yeah, you should watch
all
it
the
in one
characters
sitting,
are great.
though, I think.
Yeah, it made me want to drink White Russians too.
Yeah, those are good.
We had that period of time for a while when we were watching that movie.
Drinking White
I felt really
Russians.
bad because like our bartender at Healy's like had to make them all the time. So what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Like, sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
I made one for myself 2 nights ago.
A White Russian.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot
So
what
cool, dude.
Kahlua- what is it?
I took a mini Bailey's and I put it on obviously on ice, and then I mixed it with vodka, Tito's vodka, and then just like a little bit of milk. It was good.
Okay.
Tastes like a little.
Do we
milkshake.
start?
Milkshake. I mean, it's recorded.
Oh, okay.
Little boozy
What up,
milkshake.
guys? Welcome to the show. It's me and Bill and our guests, Danny and Arisa.
Welcome.
First timer, you've been on a bunch.
Drunkenly signed up for this.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, you did.
I've only been
so
on.
We're holding you
I've-
guys to it.
I've only been on this once, right?
No, you've been on this like
Twice.
2 or 3
I
times.
think just once, man.
No,
No,
you
definitely
haven't. And
twice.
you said that last time too.
Drink's hard. I get it.
Same
It's okay.
lines.
Yeah.
Bad memory.
Dude, I like your Navy crest. Was that what that is?
Nah, it's Saint
Oh.
Michael.
That's cool.
It's
Yeah.
shiny, right?
I like it.
Arisa got it for me for
her
our
anniversary.
That's sick, dude.
anniversary. It's
I
pretty
like the
cool.
red sparkle that I'm seeing somewhere there.
I don't think that's a red sparkle,
Oh,
man. I
never
think
mind.
you're
Maybe I'm just
seeing
high.
things.
Yeah.
It's Saint.
I'm
It's
also
the
big, so-
protector
It's
of first responders, Saint Michael.
Really?
Ah, nice.
The
That guy
saint-
Shane Michael over there, looking out for the
Yeah,
cops,
yeah,
for the
yeah.
ambulances,
Mikey.
for the fucking.
The only time I wear
Mikey over there.
the only time I wear it outside the shirt is if I'm wearing like a death metal shirt.
I love that.
It
Yeah,
looks less
dude, sick shirt by the way, man. How much you pay for that?
0. 0.
I can't believe we found those, man. That's still so weird. I don't even remember when we got those made. That's how old they are. It was very short after we got that logo made. I could tell you that much. Because that's the only reason we did that. Because it's just the logo.
There's no
Anyway,
going back.
You guys changed this logo
No.
when Adrian was a roommate
Yeah,
at Western and Augusta.
yeah. Well,
That's
that
how
guy
long
who
ago
did
that
that
was.
is the
Your
guy
old
that did the
yeah.
Emperor logo and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like 5
Wait,
years ago.
which
About
Emperor
4 years
logo?
ago, right?
The black metal band.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you meant like the one that fucked it up. Or is that a weird way to talk about Eddie? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Eddie did their logo, right?
the latest
The
one.
newest
yeah,
one?
He fixed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Nice.
That reminds me of Harry Potter. This.
The logo?
Yeah.
Thanks. I guess.
In a
Is
good
that a
way.
good way? Is that a
In a
good
good
thing? I
way.
don't like Harry Potter, so
Hogwarts. Badass.
yeah. Well, you know,
Wrong
that's
Harry
what we're
Potter.
all about here. What's wrong with Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Where do I start? Where does my laundry list begin with what's wrong with it? Nothing. I don't know. I just don't like
got
it.
it.
Than
into
what's her
Harry
name's
Potter.
a moron.
Yeah, Harry
When
Potter's
we were
just
younger,
kinda like,
it was cool.
yeah, when I was.
know?
Yeah,
When
I
we were
agree.
younger. No, I don't own the
When
Blu-ray
some of
box
us were
set.
younger.
I mean, it's
I
just
don't know, nerd shit. I like it. Whatever.
I like nerd shit too, but Lord of the Rings is mine.
Yes.
I like
That's-
yeah,
Yes.
I can get down on
Yeah.
Lord of the Wings.
That's
Yeah.
the thing I
Lord of the
can't get
Wings.
down on.
Lord of the
like-
Wings,
Lord
dude.
of the Wings.
Hey. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is the shit.
It's the shit.
Yeah, that's I love all that shit.
That's
What
all.
do you
Those are
mean,
the
man?
longest
Oh, you don't like them?
movies.
I don't like them.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to.
fair.
I should like them. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense, and I've tried to watch them multiple times, and I can never stay awake. I can like.
There's
They're
a lot,
so
and they're very
long.
and there's-
convoluted.
yeah, they are so fucking long. And I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tried watching the newest one, the Hobbit like trilogy.
Yeah, I
Oh, that
watched
one's funny. They
Oh,
like
man.
bust on his ass. They like roast him. In
They do, yeah. I did like the Hobbit trilogy.
Right?
Yeah, I thought
the
it was
taller
good.
guys,
I didn't
like,
even know that
he's
was a
like trying to
trilogy.
climb him out, and they're like,
Yeah.
"You stupid hobbit,"
Yeah.
and they're like, they talk shit to him. It's
Yeah,
funny.
dude. I love that. Yeah, what a great. I love that shit, but yeah, it is probably the most
totally
convoluted out of all that.
understand
stuff, you know?
why people like it, and I
Yeah.
have no problem with that at all. But for
I mean,
whatever
it's the
reason,
same
I
reason
don't know
anybody
why.
likes anything else.
Yeah, it's
you know,
true.
It's
I
just
just,
like,
I don't understand why I don't like. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
know.
what about the Matrix?
The new. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
think-
I think
what's
it's
funny?
gonna be
I
a
think it's gonna be
fucking
cool.
train
So
wreck.
so
It's gonna not
Yeah.
be good, but I'm
I'm
on board.
I hope
totally
they
on
don't
board.
ruin it. I think they are going to.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way they're not gonna ruin it.
Once the trailer came out, one of my buddies was like, he's like, dude, where's Morpheus, man? Where's Lawrence Fishburne? I'm like, Dude, Lawrence Fishburne's like 290 pounds now, man. There's no way. He's doing
so
that karate
out of shape.
scene, dude.
No. And I'm sure they were like, "Hey, you want to get in shape for this?" And he was like, "Fucking no! Like, get a younger black dude." He's like, "That one guy, just get him. It's fine."
Yeah, the guy who played Candyman.
Yeah,
He's gonna be more
he's like,
if he
just
gets,
get him.
right?
He's cool.
So weird.
He's in shape already. Let
Yeah.
him do it, and we'll just say that they reskinned him or something.
Yeah, you know.
'Cause it's
They're
the
probably going to
Matrix.
save him for a surprise appearance.
I'm sure
Maybe.
he'll make sense.
Maybe they'll just
Maybe.
show him from like head up. And,
Yeah.
like, a very.
Yeah.
They'll probably
They could
ruin it in
CGI
another
the
like
fuck out of him
trailer.
to make him look better
That's
too.
true.
Yeah, but then we're all gonna bitch that it looks CGI'd.
Oh yeah.
What was that one dude in
It's not gonna end
somebody's
well.
gonna
What's
bitch about something.
Yeah.
You're in Power Rangers, that one guy in the his like head was in that tube. And he
Zordon?
No, it was Zordon. Yeah, he was like the almighty Zordon or whatever.
He was
See,
God
Bryan
in the
Cranston?
Power Rangers
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, do you remember
Is
that?
that Bryan Cranston?
in the movie?
No.
the new one.
Power Rangers?
But you know what's funny
Oh, yeah.
is
Good for
my
you.
niece watches Power Rangers. She's about to turn 5. And they have like a new series on Netflix and everything. And that is the one show that never upgraded their graphics or like special effects
really?
or
It
anything.
looks
It's
like
the
shit
same
still?
shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
it looks
Yeah,
like
it's
shit.
fantastic.
It
It's
probably cost
corny
them
as
like
hell.
$10 an episode. They're like, we don't care.
Yeah, it's
Kids are
still
still
like
watching
terrible,
it. Yeah.
terrible concepts. And she loves it.
Sick. Yeah, I guess there's worse things to be into. You know.
yeah.
But I was gonna say it'd be cool if like they just took Morpheus's head and put him in a tube and he just communicated with Neo.
I don't remember that.
But then we're
part.
just gonna they're ripping off Power Rangers.
Yeah, but oh man.
But nothing's original anymore, so they might as well do it.
You telling me Power Rangers Matrix crossover wouldn't be one of the coolest
I
things
mean, I'm
you've
on
ever
board.
experienced in
I'm
your
not,
entire life?
I'm not totally
That would
knocking
never
it.
happen.
I know.
Not with that
They like drugs
attitude.
in the Matrix and shit, right? There's drugs. At some point, there's got
No,
to be
they
drugs.
don't. They don't do drugs in
No.
the
They don't do drugs in that movie?
No.
Don't they
I mean,
like
they take
shoot
That's
up
Power
with like
Rangers.
nanobots? Or something? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Power Rangers are the meth heads.
Those are-
I think you're referring to the
Angel
Red
Valley
Ranger
had a heart.
who's a homosexual and
Yeah.
does meth and
You know,
does
the
gay porn.
Yeah, the White Ranger that
Yeah,
became
he
the
would
Gray
turn
Ranger
different colors.
from
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, yeah. The Yellow Ranger got a little more pea colored. You know, doing a little bit of heroin, a little bit of fucking.
The one that died.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
They had so the first season of Power Rangers, the Black Ranger was the black guy and the Yellow Ranger was the
the
Asian
Asian
chick.
chick, yeah.
And then that
They
was a
were-
little
Oh, shit.
controversial at the time. So
I
like 2
forgot about
seasons later, the Yellow Ranger
They
was a
flipped
black guy and the black.
The
Black
original
Ranger was
Yellow
Asian.
Ranger was also a guy too in the like Japanese version or whatever.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is why that one like didn't have a skirt and the Pink Ranger did because there was only one woman on
Yeah.
the team or whatever. Fun facts.
Yeah, that's
Good
very
times.
sick.
Good times. I guess it's what an interesting concept for a show to just take like footage from Japan and be like, all right, we'll just throw these kids in there
Yeah.
for about 5 minutes and we'll just overdub everything and it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And make tons
Lots of-
of fucking
And we
money.
loved it.
Oh, dude, it was phenomenal. I tuned in every week, watched it. I had the toys. It was great.
I had the toys and I had the onesies
Time.
I named my fish
when
after
I was a
Power
child.
Rangers.
Yeah,
What was your fish's name?
Well, the yellow one specifically, I don't remember, but whatever, was her name Letitia or something? The yellow fish.
yeah, Letitia. Hell yeah.
Letitia.
That sounds about
And I
right.
had a yellow fish named Letitia. And then
So
I
that
had
was
another
not the
fish.
Asian girl, I'm assuming.
Yeah, whatever.
I think
Maybe.
she was black. I don't
No,
know.
there was
You
at
named
one point
one of your
a black girl
goldfish
that played,
Letitia?
It was more like, I know that's the Power Ranger.
That's a sick name for a fish,
Oh, okay,
honestly.
word,
I love
Letitia,
that
that's
name for a
what-
fish.
yeah.
Yeah, Letitia
Why not?
rules.
Fuck it.
It's a great name
I'm
for
sure
a
the
fish.
fish appreciate
Anyway,
it.
they
That's like
died.
me
And I was so sad.
naming one of my turtles Deontay or something.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Why don't you do that?
That's
Why
awesome.
have you not thought
That's
of
so
that?
good.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
There was a turtle in my neighbor's yard at the shop.
That's cool. Did you take it?
No. Why would I take a phone? I mean, fucker was this big.
Oh.
Just kicking it in the yard.
Whose was it?
I have
Oh, a
no
turtle?
idea. I have no fucking clue. My shop's in Maywood, in like
Yeah,
a
there's not-
shitty section of like Maywood, and this fucking little turtle was just kicking it inside their yard, like eating the grass. And then we saw him. He freaked out and was like, "I'm out," and just slowly made his way to the backyard. And,
Turtles
like,
get lost. So I had two friends
not in Maywood. I don't
that
know
had
about that.
turtles, Jasmine and Genesis, and they both lost their turtles because they decide to put them in the yard. Let me put them in the yard, give them some sun, and the turtles
Just
like
dipped.
disappeared. So
Slid
and then I
in the
saw
water.
They
Are they
disappear
not like?
I don't know
and they
what
find their
happened,
way into
but I
a sewer
saw
system.
a video the other day
few years
of turtles
later.
running.
Yeah.
Yes, and it
Yeah,
was
a
like
rat.
turtles were running around this like
It adopts
outside
them.
space. I
Fuck, that's
was
wild.
like, when the fuck could they run? When did we find this?
Yeah, who's to say a
Trying to
bigger
warn them.
predator didn't go for, a turtle like that?
I mean, it was a big
I guess,
turtle.
if it was a big
They
turtle.
just go in their shells.
I guess, man. But some
You can't-
soft shell turtles and
You
shit
can't
like
fuck with the turtle, dude.
Yeah, you can.
They're like little
How?
tanks.
If I don't know, but there's
Well,
gotta be
you
a way
can-
to
you can
do it.
Crack their shell.
Yeah,
Well, who's
how? Let me put on
gonna-
my
Oh, that's so
marine
cool.
biologist
Yeah.
helmet. and
Well, I'm
tell
saying
me.
that's just one way to do it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
What
I'm not
ani-
saying it's a good way.
Like,
What
who-
animal's
who
gonna
would
do
do
it?
that?
Some
What
sick bastard.
No, I'm saying what
Dude.
animal? What animal?
What animal
Your
takes down
grandma
a
never
turtle?
made you
Yeah.
turtle soup.
Oh, a lot of them. I just saw a video of a Komodo dragon taking out a turtle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no
It's
Komodo
crazy.
dragons in Chicago though.
No, there's not.
Not in
I'm saying what kind
But
of
there's never really
in the
turtles
world.
in Maywood, especially
Yeah.
in Deontay.
I'm saying, but if
Especially
you're
on
gonna be a
6th and
stranded
Lake.
turtle in Maywood,
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? There's no water
You don't,
nearby.
have to, you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
like
it's the
cats or
weird part.
dogs or anything. You know what I mean? Like you're.
Well, I mean, I have a
Turtle.
shop cat. You might attack him. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you go in your shell.
I don't know. We need to test this theory, I guess.
Yeah, I
Somebody
guess
get a
so.
turtle and a
This
cat,
is-
and we'll duke
This
it out
is what
right
I was
here.
talking
Yeah.
about. And I was like, me and Arisa were talking earlier.
Worried
They were
about
like,
what you were
are
gonna
we
say?
what are we going to contribute to this podcast? And I was like, you know what?
The show is
I was
called
like,
Nothings
Bill,
for
Bill-
Nothing.
Bill's really good at like being interested in something that you're talking about and just like building on
Even
it.
though I'm totally not interested,
and-
I can pretend. to
And
be.
Jason's really good at like if there's something that you're talking about that's stupid, he'll veer off and turn it into something obnoxious, and then you just start talking about something else.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I I came into this
Thanks,
today and
man.
I'm like, dude, I'm really good at derailing the conversation with my stupidity.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
cool. We can get back on
No.
track. Not a problem.
Anyways, let's keep talking about this turtle thing.
Turtle
'cause I
fight.
wanna
That was
figure
definitely
out.
someone's pet. Because I
Oh,
know
definitely.
that this happens, and they're probably looking for that motherfucker, and he's just gone.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for real.
Like,
You
I don't
better-
think he could fit through the fence, though. Like,
Who knows
but
what they
who
could
knows?
do?
Yeah.
Who
You know
knows
what's
if he even
fucked
got
up?
through a fence? What if he got like under?
That
and there was,
turtle
like,
be
a gap
missing
or some
for
shit?
85 years and totally outlive
Yeah.
his entire
Oh, so
family.
my friend
Oh
ended
yeah,
up finding
he's gonna,
her turtle
they're
in her
all gonna
closet.
die before
in the
him.
closet. How the fuck did it get in the closet? It was outside.
Actually, I think she just let it roam around the house, and then
and that.
yeah, she found it years later, dead in the closet. She,
Oh no! You got
Yeah.
stuck in there.
I was like, "You're high ass. You probably like
Like
that bitch out."
done in there.
That's bad.
Turtle's
yeah,
like, why'd you close the door on me? No.
Yeah, right?
How long
I was
was
hungry.
it that the turtle was gone from when she found it in the closet? Do you remember?
We were in high school, so I don't know. But she
Oh,
she
shit.
found like the turtle like a year later or something. It was
okay.
it was
So
an
long
amount.
enough time. Yeah. Okay.
She was looking for him, but I guess
sure.
not hard enough. Right? I don't
yeah.
know.
Fuck.
I mean, turtles are pretty quiet, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like he's gonna
Yeah.
bark at you. you know?
Right? They're like, help!
Yeah, there's really no
Hey.
way for a turtle to communicate with you. You know what I mean?
That's-
I mean, I know. I think they
I guess
can,
they could like
kiss
lightly
or something,
scratch on
but,
the door.
Yeah.
like knock on the door real slow.
They could like bang with their head. Like,
Poor guy.
yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
A little poor, but you know, what are you gonna do, huh?
Right.
Poor turtle. Sometimes turtles just die in closets, man.
True.
It's rare,
You know?
but it happens.
Yeah, I bet that's not the first time either.
I'm
a
gonna
sick
see her
world.
tomorrow, and
Sick
I'm gonna
world
be like,
we
"Hey, I
live in.
talked about the time your
about
turtle
your
died."
What was it? Do you remember the turtle's name?
No, but that
Letitia.
kind of signifies his life, right? I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
I don't know if she does. So who knows?
Probably wants to just forget about that altogether. Yeah.
Quintosaurus.
You're gonna bring it back up. Like, I thought I forgot about that.
No, I bet she's gonna laugh. She's gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Yeah, Letitia's such a good fish name. I still can't
like
get
that.
over
That's a
that.
good
Well,
one.
I've been calling our cat, I've been calling him Mimi now. So, yeah, almost exclusively just Mimi.
Why?
And because he meows all the time. And we would call him Mem, and then it's just like Mimi. I don't know.
And what's his God-given
Otto.
name? Otto.
It's a
okay.
Scott. It's a Sam given name.
But
yeah.
you've like changed his name to Mimi, basically.
I mean, it's a
I
cat,
have,
so
yeah.
it doesn't matter what you
Yeah.
call it.
And he fucking broke my second computer monitor today, which was
He
sick.
knocked
Nice.
it over.
Oh.
Yeah, knocked it the fuck over while I wasn't home. So, like, that was sick.
Well, it was in his fucking way, Jason.
Little jag off.
Oh, man. Yeah,
How
for
old
real,
is he?
dude. He's 8, and he's very badly behaved. I love him, but
Well, it's a cat. You know.
yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
just.
saying.
Yeah.
You want a cat?
I was thinking about getting a cat for
Oh.
Leo, but because like if we get 2 dogs, then it's like double the amount of shit and double the amount of energy and double the amount of motherfuckers that
Depending on the
You
dog
know
that
cats
want to
shit
sleep
too,
in bed
right?
with you.
Yeah, and they do
Yeah,
their
but
assholes.
They go to their like little shed and they
Shed.
Dude, why don't you get a rescue dog? Like an old dog.
I'm just saying, like, another dog would be a lot of work. A cat, all you have to do is feed him, and that's it.
He's
That's it.
not. There's several factors here. Leo hates cats. First of all,
Okay.
we've seen he's tried to like kill 2 cats already.
Oh, fuck,
so he
okay.
thinks this will
He's
be the
just
perfect
curious.
pet.
He's just curious.
Yeah.
And then I'm like allergic as hell to him,
Oh,
and he just
no.
ignores that whole part of
Yeah, I
it.
don't think
It's fine.
I don't think she's allergic.
He doesn't
to
think
them.
so.
Chug Benadryl
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
all day.
Right.
It'll be fine.
Right.
You'll make it.
Yeah.
I had a friend that he lived with his sister, and she had a cat, and he was like horribly allergic, and she didn't really take good care of the cat. So he ended up taking care of the cat, and it sucked because he was so allergic that he would wear like plastic bags and like try to pet the cat. He's like, man, I'm so sorry. He's like, but you gotta stay away from me. But then the cat like loved him because he took care of him and wanted to hang out like all the time. He's like,
That
this sucks.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Adrian's allergic. My friend the other day that came to the concert, she's allergic to cats. So she like lives off Benadryl because she has cats. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
She just loves her cats. So
Does it
she's
help
not-
her after a certain point, the Benadryl? Because I feel
I
like
think
your body
it does.
Really?
I think
A
if you
little
take it
bit.
too much, it might not work as well.
But I don't know.
'Cause I have a friend that like loves animals and is like allergic to all of them, and it's just like the funniest thing because like we'll be walking around, she's like, "Oh, it's a dog," and like go to like up to it, and then she's like, "Oh, it was great. I can't see." He's like, "Oh, I love dogs." I'm like, "God damn it, why do you do this to yourself?"
Yeah. It's worth it.
Maybe we
It is
Gotta
sometimes.
be. Yeah.
you should get him like a parrot.
No.
He will eat that fucking thing.
No, he
A
won't.
parrot?
Yeah, just get him a parrot.
Why?
Dude,
What does he
remember the
gonna
last
do?
time you had a bird? That didn't work out.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
don't do
That's
that.
a
Birds are
run-on
annoying.
joke.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Because of that experience?
Yeah, dude, fuck that. I'll never buy another parrot ever again.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want an animal that's just like, like that, like in the middle of the night. You don't want that,
Dude, every
like.
so
So your bird.
once that bird
he
started
tells
to
us.
bond
He's
with me,
just yelling in the
every
middle of the
time
night.
I
It's
would
like,
leave
yeah,
the
man, that's what
room,
they do.
it would freak out.
Yeah.
So like anytime I had to take a piss, anytime I had to, go do any errands of any sort, it's lunchtime, I got to go make a sandwich. Thing would not shut the fuck up. It was bad.
I told you so I had a bird named Sammy, and he used to say like,
I had a
"Where's
cat
Sammy?
named Sammy."
Where's Sammy?"
See,
And I was
that's
like-
kind of funny. This thing, it's
Not
a fucking
at like
conure.
6 a.m, and you would do it like.
These are the
20 minutes
loudest
straight.
birds in the world.
Cockatiel.
My dumbass, I was like, let me get a parrot because it'll talk and I'll teach you how to say funny things. This is a great idea. I did
That's
like
the only reason you wanted to get a parrot?
I did like
Fucking
2
Sandy
minutes.
Brook cartoon
I literally
shit.
did like 2 minutes worth of research. I was like, yep, this thing will work.
Yeah.
Once I bought the fucking thing,
I read a paragraph.
then I did more research on it, and then even like when I was getting its food at the corner store, Liz's pet shop right there on Chicago and West.
Shout out Liz.
Shout Liz.
She's like, oh, what kind of bird do you got? And I was like, a conure. She's like, ooh. She's like, in an apartment? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh.
And it's like right there, you knew you were like,
She's
I'm
giving me
fucked.
like dirty
I'm
looks.
So fucked.
Or not dirty looks, but like looks like you fucked up. And I was like, is there something I need to be concerned about? She's like, are you cool with your tenants? Like the people that live in your building? I was like,
Are you cool with the people that live on your block? Like,
Exactly. And I was like, I not really. He's like, those are the loudest.
You're
those are-
not cool with
not
your
anymore.
neighbors? Were you not cool with your neighbors?
I mean, I was.
Although
but,
at
like,
the
I
same time, that
have
would be a good thing if you weren't cool with your neighbors.
It's
You
not like
wouldn't
I-
piss them off.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah. But
Fucking nuts.
anyway, she's like, you need to return that thing, and I'm like, well, I can't return it to the owner, Like, she's like, well, you got to figure something out.
I mean, it's basically.
She
Yeah.
convinced you on the spot while you were going to get it food to take it
Well,
back.
I told her, I was like, this thing's not loud, and she's like, well, it hasn't bonded with you yet, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take my chances here, and then like.
It's essentially a smoke alarm with the battery dying that you
I love
can
how
never
impulsive
replace the,
you are, man.
Dude,
the battery.
a week later, like I wanted to rip this thing's head off,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm sure. Yeah.
What did you end up doing? Like you
I ended up there's like so what's funny is I went on OfferUp, and the first thing that
Oh,
popped
God.
up was like, you can't sell
Animals
live
and-
animals.
Yeah. No.
wow, awful.
No, not at all.
So
Sick, Danny, sell a dog on eBay, dude.
yeah, right. So that there's
Whoo,
offer, like not even Craigslist. You went straight to offer up. Like Craigslist is so like seedy. Like that's the one place you definitely could sell an animal and nobody would stop you.
The next option was going to a crack den in Maywood. See if anybody wanted.
I believe there's a pet adoption section of Craigslist. Actually,
That's where I got Leo.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
you could
yeah,
actually
Craigslist
put, like,
is lawless.
legit. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Craigslist is Florida, basically.
You like that offer?
No, but I ended up
Offer was
just
good.
Isn't that how you got fucked on the PS5 too?
Yeah, not the PS5, motherfucker. The Apollo twin.
Oh yeah.
Do we really have to relive that experience?
No, we don't. I'm sorry.
What's
Oh,
that
man.
experience? Because I don't know if I know that one.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
You were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
Well, do I know it though?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
The
The Apollo
fucking-
Twin one or the PS5
my friend,
one?
My friend.
I vaguely
Oh
remember.
yeah.
I vaguely remember.
Yeah.
That was the Apollo Twin, right?
Yeah.
What was the PS5 thing, man?
PS5 thing's a completely different story. But
That's
They're
him
compulsive-
overthinking things. That's
compulsive
what that is.
Okay.
I
You
got
still selling that thing?
I got my nut on the PS5. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured that out. Back to the bird. Yeah, I had to. I put it down, man. It was
You put it down?
yeah.
With your
No, you
bare
didn't.
hands? No, you didn't. Look at
Yeah.
your face.
No,
He's
it's all-
lying.
Full of shit.
I went on Google. I looked up how to snap a bird's neck.
Yeah,
All right.
you did it right
You're
with your
such a
bare
bad
hands, and then you
liar.
filmed it and put it
Then
on
you ate
Live
it.
Leak. Yeah, and then you ate it, and you were like,
I sold it.
Pistol
I
whip
sold
it.
it to a bird breeder. He was kind of
Yeah.
weird because he was like, "Is it boy or girl?"
shit.
And I was like, "I don't know."
I don't
and
think
then he like picked
a
it up.
normal person
He picked
thing
it up
for
and
sure.
he probed it. You know what I mean? And he was like, "He's boy." And I was like,
Oh,
all
yeah,
right,
check the.
Was it a
man,
Russian
give me
dude?
$300 and get out of my apartment.
This boy. This is boy.
This is
Yeah, did he
boy.
have a
This is
gun?
good.
boy.
yeah.
It was a black dude.
And a
So just talk like,
briefcase.
like, what the fuck's
I
going
don't know
on
why
here?
I'm giving him like a Russian KGB
did he-
He was
accent.
Asian.
He was a Middle
Asian guy
Eastern
was
dude.
weird.
Cajun?
Cajun.
I said KGB.
Oh, KGB. Yeah.
KGB.
I thought you said Cajun. I was going to say what? KGB.
Yeah, real
You
Louis-
don't know your accent.
a
do
real
you?
Southern Louisiana accent. This is boy.
He's boy.
boy. Yeah, very Cajun, dude. Very Popeyes.
He had overalls and he was talking about gumbo. Oh.
When you are here, you are family.
Do they still say that?
What, Olive Garden?
No.
I know.
Popeyes. Didn't they say
Russians
some
at
shit
Olive
like that?
Garden.
Was that an Olive
The
Garden
Russian.
tag?
It's the Russian
you're
monster
here,
from
your
Olive Garden.
family?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ate at the Olive Garden the other day for the first time in
It
my
smelled
entire
like
life.
feet.
Was it sick?
Dude, just go to
fucking
Jewel
horrible, dude.
and just get
Yeah, Olive Garden
microwavable
sucks
food.
ass,
It's the same
dude.
thing.
So, Arisa, there was
Oh.
this like
The breadsticks are good.
I'm just gonna
I'll give him the breadsticks.
call a
But
spade
we
a
had to
spade.
ask for those, and I thought those were like a given. Like
Yeah,
that's the
it's
one
supposed
part.
to come with the
one good
fucking
part
table.
of going there, right?
Yeah.
There was like this like trailer trash
Sounds not
couple
bad.
behind us, and one like
yeah, it's
this,
Olive Garden.
It was like this
There's
like
one in every one of them.
obese lady, and her
Sounds like
she was-
Olive Garden.
They needed an extra chair to put her like broken foot on,
fucked up.
and like anytime
Once again, it sounds like every
And she
Olive
was
Garden
like
you go
right
to,
behind me,
she's
so they
over
had
there.
to
so-
move the whole table back. And her man was making a scene.
He was
like,
making
yeah,
a big
we need,
scene,
we
like-
need to move this whole table back because she needs enough room. Blah, blah, blah.
it's like we need help over here.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
Hey,
this is
we need help! Like just like yelling at
This
everyone.
is-
Like, oh come on, dude.
I understand this is not a fine dining establishment. I understand
What
that
made
this
you guys
is
want to go?
Gift cards.
gift cards.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
Once
that's
again,
fair.
that's why people go to Olive Garden.
gotta be
Well, okay,
Oh,
look,
I know people
make
that like Olive Garden legitimately, so
that
we
makes
can get
us
into that after
sound
this.
very ghetto, but we had like a fucking $300 steak dinner the night before, and we were like, okay, we're broke now.
no.
So
Why does that make you sound ghetto? You don't sound ghetto.
Yeah, why is that
'Cause-
sound ghetto?
We were hungover, and we
I mean, let-
had
Fucking Olive
Let me
Garden.
just
I
have-
love
Right.
that.
let me just brag about
Unlimited
my link card
pasta?
while I'm at it.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, no, I'm saying,
Now you're
gift
just
cards.
sounding bougie. You're like, we had a $300.
You want me to call
steak.
Gabe? He'll talk about that kind of stuff all the time. Man.
we are bougie.
So we went to Olive Garden.
We're drinking wine.
Gosh. Yeah.
You're drinking
We're-
wine.
Decide
we're
to
high
eat with the
class.
plebes. I get it. I
$300
get
wine?
it.
$12.99.
This wine is good though. This is
All I'm trying to say is
Rum
we're high
aged
class individuals. We
barrels.
can't be seen eating.
Dude, we just did a show Saturday and
At
there
the
was nothing
Olive
high
Garden.
class about anything any of us were doing that night. So
Trust me, dude.
Listen, if we
I'm
got
the
caught
lowest of the
fucking
low.
at the fucking Olive Garden.
You don't got to tell me. We were talking about Fatso. I was talking about Fatso's.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah. Place is
Neither have
so
I.
good.
That place fucking rules.
Fucking rules, dude.
So
They don't
good.
like the police though.
They opened another one up
Especially
on the
now.
Why?
Oh yeah,
So like back in the day,
because nobody does.
me and my partner would eat
Uh.
there for lunch like fucking once or twice a week, and like half the time we would eat there, they'd always play that like "Hit the road, Jack," And don't come back though.
Bogus.
The only reason we kept going back there is because it's obviously
It's really good.
fucking
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah.
And they make the food in front of you. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah, they can't shit in it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What
But,
if like he just looked at you in the eye and spit in it? I was like, here you go. And you're like, what the fuck?
yeah. But I haven't eaten there in like 3 years, man. I used to frequent that place.
Well, our old spot was closer
Very
to it, right?
delicioso. What's
Right,
that?
our old practice space was like closer to
Somewhat.
it.
He used to live right by.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
It was
that's right.
it's off of Chicago and Western.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Pretty much.
dude, I would walk there.
They opened a second one up on. It's off of Clybourne now. It's actually closer to me. Not by.
Oh yeah, they
much,
did.
but
Yeah.
I've been meaning to actually go check it out. But like, dude, a fat guy walking in a Fatso's, it's like you're dropping probably
They're your family.
$25.
Dude, have
Yeah,
you,
there
oh,
I
yeah,
am family
minimum.
until like I'm spending $250.
Why are you spending that kind of money at that place?
Because it's expensive.
It's
Shit is
delicious
not
though,
cheap
dude.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't no Mickey's Gyros, dude.
Just like burgers and fries.
Burgers, fries,
Yeah, greasy spoon.
Yeah,
you know,
like they
gyros.
have fried
Good.
shrimp, hot dogs, milkshakes, really good milkshakes. You'd love it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really
It
good.
is really good.
Yeah.
Have you eaten at Frank's Shrimp on Irving Park?
Me? No, I've seen it though.
Dude,
Irving Park.
that shit is amazing.
My dad's name is Frank.
Yes, it
actually
is.
his
Frank.
place.
Yeah, he's unrelated.
So
Yeah, you gotta.
Frank.
If you like fried shrimp, you gotta go to fucking Frank's, dude.
I don't like shrimp at all, but
Really? You never got fried shrimp from Fatso's?
no, I don't like
They
shrimp
have
at all.
fried
Period.
shrimp there?
Oh, that's weird.
I don't either.
Do you think this
Like it.
picky motherfucker eats fish?
That's
yeah,
true.
dude,
Hell
what
no.
the fuck? I eat some
Marissa's
fish, but I
mad
won't
picky
eat
too
fucking
with the
shrimp.
seafood.
You
Yeah,
don't,
it's
you don't
all
eat
I eat like
smells.
those?
cod and like breaded
Smells,
fish
yeah.
and like
Alright.
whitefish
Smells.
is okay.
You like to eat sea bugs?
Dude,
No,
so you
I don't like to eat land bugs.
So
Why
you
would I
don't-
want to eat sea bugs?
you don't
dude?
like pickled
Thank
sea urchin
you.
or anything like that?
I've never tried that.
You're vanilla ass hoe.
Do you like? Do you like cicadas?
I've never had one, but
Yum.
I would probably
Dude,
try
my
one.
buddy
I will
Eric.
not
You know
fuck with
Eric,
that.
right? You remember my buddy with the blonde hair, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won. Do you
The dude
remember
that
like?
passed out in the bathtub
Yeah.
on New
Yes.
Year's Eve?
Yep,
Yeah.
that same Eric, dude.
Cool. That's a good guy.
He's awesome, man.
yeah,
He's like
yeah.
my best friend, dude.
Yeah.
He one time, what was that year? It was like 2000, sometime between like 2011 and 13, where like there was those cicadas that were like
The really bad
Yes.
year.
yeah, the 20-year cycle cicadas or whatever.
Well, it was like multiple cycles landed together.
Exactly. Eric went
Yeah.
into Thatcher Woods and
Horrible.
caught a bunch of them and like looked up a recipe and like cooked them like Cajun style or something. 'cause
Yeah,
that's a big
yeah.
thing in the South. And he was like, yeah, they were pretty good. I'm like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, I
That
wouldn't
sounds
do it, but
gross.
I totally get it. But I'm good.
I would not
I
do
don't
it.
get
I
it.
would try it, but I'm not going out of my way to eat like a fucking bowl of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's not gonna be a meal.
know?
Like
I would like put it on a toothpick and
Where
let
do
me take
those
a bite
motherfuckers
kind of
come
thing, just to
from?
say I did it.
come from the ground.
I know, but what are they?
They're natural.
What are they carrying?
A lot of
in
protein.
them?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't think they're really
Scorpions, I would totally fuck with a fried scorpion. You know, dip
Yeah.
that shit in tequila. You know,
A fried scorpion?
yeah,
Well, I don't know if it's fried in tequila.
not like a
but-
deep fried scorpion,
Yeah.
and then just like throw a shot of tequila on top of it, kill whatever bacteria is on it. You know,
Well, when you cook
Wait,
it,
what do you
kill the
mean?
bacteria.
Yeah, if
I
you're
know.
cooking it.
This
if
is
you-
more so me being an alcoholic.
You're like, you know what?
Thinking
We'll
about
just
the
get rid of the
tequila
scorpion.
one.
Why don't
and
you
I'll
just have
do
a
the
shot of
tequila.
tequila as a
This is
chaser,
scorpion.
man?
Give it a scorpion,
Give
we'll
me
do
a
the
fifth of
tequila.
tequila.
Yeah, why don't you just
That's
have
a
the
meal.
Try
tequila
that.
shot?
Let's see how that fares for me.
Why don't you just have the fried scorpion and then do a shot of tequila right after? Why
Could
don't you
do
do
that.
that?
Could do that. Makes
You
a little
know?
bit more sense.
Yeah, or dip it in the shot and then eat it and then take the shot.
All right.
Shot.
Now we're-
Punch
now we're
yourself in
talking.
the
Shot.
dick because that's a ridiculous idea,
Yeah.
kid.
That's fair.
I'm just kidding.
Don't eat a scorpion.
But you, I don't know if, yeah, you can.
I'm just
Aren't
saying.
they poisonous?
scorpion?
Like you don't
I'm just
want
saying,
it.
Not
if
all
I'm-
scorpions are poisonous, I don't think.
So what?
I
Look it. Picture this.
Look it.
You're on vacation. You're in Mexico. All right.
yeah.
You're hanging out with a cool bunch of people. Yeah, everybody's having a good time. You're a little liquored up, you know. And
In
you're-
Mexico?
Yeah, and you're hanging out with these
And
locals.
feel the vibe.
Yeah,
You know,
thank you. Appreciate
they're
it. I
cool.
like it.
Like, hola.
They may or may
Okay, there
not
we
be
go.
in the cartel.
It's like
You don't
I'm
know,
there.
but they're friendly enough.
Is
that
my
you trust
cousin
them.
there?
They pull out a deep fried scorpion. You're telling me you're not going to take a little bite out of that? If
Yeah,
they're
sure.
like,
Sure,
I think
if
I'm
all
good.
the
There was-
locals
Yeah,
are
really
eating
good.
it,
Yeah.
that's different.
all the locals are like, you
Yeah.
have to right now.
Yeah, but they
Otherwise, we're going to kill you with
Where
the
are we?
chainsaw
Where
and
are we
film it.
again?
Mexico.
Yeah,
Well,
if they're
my
drinking, what if
life
the
is
water
online,
is like
yeah, sure.
polluted out there and their stomachs are like made of iron?
But they're
'cause
making
so
you some
used to it.
bomb ass tacos all night, and they're like,
Yeah, I would eat
take
that.
it. like pinche presa.
Yeah, I mean, if I was there, yeah, there's no way I would be able to like confidently get out of that. So I feel like I would. Yeah, I feel like I would have to have a little bit of the scorpion for like any type of. Because like, look at me. Yeah. Well, I don't know what that means. Whoa.
Pinche pendejo.
Gringo.
Cómelo, cabrón.
Yeah, you would eat it.
I would do it for the respect.
Mexicans can make you do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's
when
true.
when you're in Mexico because they party so hard. They're just
I've
like,
never been.
it. Yeah.
I was there once when I was very little and I don't remember it.
Shit. That's cool.
It's fun. It's great.
Yeah. I bet it is fucking great.
Yeah.
Where, have you guys been to Mexico?
I have.
You have? Where have you been there?
Cozumel, Cancun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went with my mom. We took a Cancun trip,
Was it
just me
sick?
and her, for like a
nice.
week. And I was like 18 or 19. It was,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So we were on the resort most of the time, like just
Oh,
getting
sure.
fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Hell
we went out one night at this like bar in the town and I got fucked up and I was like, and these Mexicans started pulling girls up on the bar and my mom was like, go fuck it. So I'm on top of the bar just like dancing and it's totally cool out there because everyone
Sure.
else is doing it and my mom's just like, deep cries like,
Yeah.
and it was amazing. It was
When
great.
in Rome.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun experience.
It was fun.
Yeah.
They party hard. They just live life and party
Oh, yeah.
and like, good times.
Yeah, I've only been to Canada, which is the exact opposite of what you
No,
just
it's pretty
described.
similar. Yeah. Not much different. Not much different at all.
I don't know.
Canada is like high class, dude.
What? What parts of Canada have
what?
you been to, brother?
Are they not? I never been.
I
But
mean,
they're not
no,
nice.
It's like
first of
any
all,
other-
I
it's
love
like any other
Canada,
place,
but
though.
it's definitely not as it's not sophisticated. I will tell you that. At least a lot of where I
Montreal and Quebec are sophisticated.
There's
as
cities,
shit.
but there's shitty parts of those cities too, dude.
I don't know,
Where's
man.
Jake
I had
from?
some good
Toronto?
experiences there.
Drake.
Drake? Yeah, he's from Toronto. Yeah.
Six.
We played Toronto. We played not far from where like Drake, where Drake is from.
Jake is
Because like
Jake's
some guys on the
brother,
tour were talking
right?
about, we're like, yo, let's go to Drake's house. And I was like, yeah, I'm down.
All right.
But then we went to like, there was a Taco Bell. The only Taco Bell I had seen in Canada on that whole like
You went to
month
Taco
we were
Bell
there.
instead of Drake's house?
Yeah.
That is the biggest fail of your life.
Well, it was another band was going to drive, and then we were talking about, well, no, I don't know. It was me and one other guy that was talking about it. They were like, yeah, we should try it. And then, nah.
Next time.
Yeah, maybe.
He'll be
But
waiting.
yeah, he is from there. Montreal is sick, though. That is like the shit.
Toronto has a really nice downtown.
Yeah, it does.
I remember that.
Who did you tour with when you were?
Acacia Strain and See You Next Tuesday.
How long was
That's
that
a sick
tour?
tour.
Just 2 weeks.
Damn, I bet it was sick though.
It was amazing.
Yeah, were you guys opening?
No,
No,
we
See You Next
were playing
Tuesday was
before Acacia, yeah.
Okay, so you were in the middle.
So back then, I wasn't really into Acacia the way
Yeah.
I obviously am now.
Same.
And it was because of that tour. I was like, man, dude,
They're sick.
fucking
These guys are pretty
What were they
sweet.
touring on? Continent?
continent.
Jesus.
Oh.
I think they were playing, I think they were touring, I think Continent hadn't even come out yet at that point. I think they were like playing
Was
some new
Skepsis
songs
out?
off of it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So DL was on that tour?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Was he hilarious?
Yeah, he was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really funny.
There was like this spread. They gave us this spread of cheese in I think it was Montreal. And we're all sitting at the table and we're like, "What the fuck is this?" They're like, "What is this?" And like, "What is this?" And then Dio was like, "What does this do?" Like, I thought it was just funny at the time. Hey, what does this do?
Yeah. Sick guy. Did you hear the new Bad Wolves song that he's on?
Wait, did they release a whole track?
Oh yeah. This week they did. You haven't heard it yet?
No,
wow. I thought you would have.
No, I haven't.
You know he's their new
Why don't you
singer,
link me
right?
that? You linked me Hypocrisy, but you didn't link
Yeah.
me that? Yeah. DL's the singer of Bad Wolves.
We're not even joking. He like sings in that band. He sounds like Howard Jones.
Is Bad Wolves like a big band or something?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
were
I've never heard of them.
they're like a
That's understandable,
Like a pop metal band. You would not like it. Well, you might like it. It's pretty like Nickelback, if like metal kind of.
It's
I
the
don't know. I'm
Five
not
Finger
trying to-
Punch-esque, like,
Yeah, a little less
cringe.
cringe than that, but
But that's their demographic.
Yeah.
Because aren't they on, like, the label or some shit with that? Or, like, there's
they're
some connection.
managed by
Management,
Zoltan
that's it.
manages that band.
But like,
And those guys, John Bachland manages Alluvial, Wes Howe's band.
oh no shit. And what is the band comprised of? It's what's his name from God Forbid?
Yeah, Doc Coyle, guitar player from God Forbid. John Bachland, who's the drummer who used to be in Devil Driver.
Okay.
I don't know where the other guys are from.
And well, Vex before that. Like, was he the original singer? Tommy Vex? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
Tommy Vex
was
was
original.
the
So it was like a bit of like a super group, and like they just blew up. Like,
Yeah.
just overnight almost. Like it was just like all of a sudden it was like everybody was talking about them, and they do well. They do super fucking well, which is crazy.
yeah, they were walking out with merch over 10K a night.
Yeah, like it's insane. It's so weird, but it's not our
yeah,
world.
that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking nuts. But yeah, DL is their singer, so
That's cool.
yeah, it
pretty
is cool. It's weird.
Definitely want to hear what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad for that type of shit, I don't think, but it's just weird because you think like,
Knowing that guy's background. is,
yeah,
like,
I just
strange,
don't
you know?
get it. And it's not a heavy song, the first single. Like, it's not any of the heavy shit they teased that sounded
Oh,
like, because
okay.
there are some DL riffs that are going to be in this. Like,
Yeah, there was like a teaser track they showed. I was like, whoa. I was like, I'm in.
I got another. I got a funny DL story. So we're at House of Blues and Impending Doom. That was actually the show where it's 3 p.m. I'm hanging out with David and Miguel in the backyard, just chilling. And then Impending Doom, Manny hits me up, their guitarist at the time. He's like, "Do you want to do vocals for us tonight?" And I was like,
yeah.
"You fucking kidding me?" Yeah. He's like, "All right, just learn the choruses and like we'll figure out
Sick.
everything else." So I'm like on the fucking train with David and Miguel over there, get them. Like, it was just a great time. So
Did you
last
do
minute,
it?
yeah,
wow.
I had like 2 hours to prepare playing House of Blues for the first time in my life. It was fucking amazing. So anyways, at the end of the night, we're in the green room and David and Miguel, they're like rolling a blunt and DL's like, "Oh, you guys got some, I'll match you." So that they're like all rolling
Oh,
blunts.
that's sick.
Yeah, and
awesome.
then Manny gets in and like Impending Doom's like a Christian death metal band. so Manny like loved to party, you know, and God bless him. He comes in and he's like, "Oh man, can I get in on this?" And then DL's like, "Ooh, I'm telling your boys, you're fucked up."
That's funny. Wow. Bogus. That's so fucking funny, dude. Damn, I wish I smoked a blunt with DL.
Yeah.
Maybe one
Still
day.
time. You might do it.
Yeah, probably not now that he's in Bad Wolves.
Probably more now than
there
ever.
goes your
Come on.
opportunity forever.
Play a festival with them. It'd be fine.
Yeah, maybe. We'd be like the opening.
I was on a
band.
festival that had Bad Wolves on it
Yeah.
years ago.
Were you working it?
I was with Soil, and that was like when I first kind of heard about them. Everybody was like, "Oh, we gotta go check out Bad Wolves." I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "They're fucking sick." And I was like, "Who the fuck are?" I had no idea who they were. I didn't even know who was in it. I was just like, "I'm good. I'm gonna stick it out here at the tent where all the food is." So see you guys later,
Yeah.
and not go in the mud. So
Yeah.
have fun.
Dude, I told the guys in Cali Death that you do sound for Soil. And
I was started listening.
I was
to the episode.
listening
It's
to that
awesome.
too.
Yeah,
I-
you liked
The
it?
first I think I
Sick.
got about
I got like an
30
hour
minutes
in.
into it, and it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was
it's a
telling
lot
them
of
before we
fun.
started, I was like, thank God they asked you and like Alex to do it, and they weren't going to be like, "Oh, we should get Bill and Jason. They can tell our own ring." I was like, this is going to be terrible
Oh
for
my
them.
God.
It's going to
Such
be
a
horrible.
small
for them.
world,
Yeah.
dude. That like Joel is on
Yeah.
that show and all that, and
Yeah.
it was. I thought it was funny when they're like, "Oh yeah, Alex. By the way, we heard you got COVID, man. I'm glad you're doing better." He's like, "I'm a goddamn patriot."
Yeah, he's like that. I'm a goddamn patriot. Yeah, that was sick. I'm a survivor. Yeah, that was sick, dude. Yeah, it was
That's
so
awesome.
funny. Yeah.
I did not get to that part yet, but I can't wait.
It's
That's
good.
awesome.
Alex did I did all the fucking talking. Dude.
There was times I forgot he was on
Yeah,
it.
I
And
did
every
all
once
the
in a while he'd
talking
come in.
after
I was like, oh, okay.
I know. I felt so bad afterwards, but I was just so excited to do it. I was like geared up all
Hell yeah.
fucking day.
I don't know. It's a great podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's
It was
awesome.
a lot of fun talking with those dudes. Yeah, but they were talking about because Joel, like off the air, we were talking about I think it was, I don't know if it was on the show or before, but we made the connection about Oppressor, and I was like, yeah, all those guys started Soil, and they're like, what the fuck? And then like
They
they're
didn't
like,
know?
oh my god, that makes sense. Yeah, but like Joel was talking about because when he was in Decrepit Birth, they did a tour with Vader, and I guess the sound guy from Vader would sound check with like some death metal band, and then Halo by Soil. And like, and he was like, I never understood the connection. He's like, now I get it. Probably because those guys were an oppressor. Like, so no wonder this Polish death metal dude like knew who Soil was.
Oh, okay.
Like-
So he just followed their career.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait, some of the guys from Oppressor ended up in Vader?
No,
No,
ended up
no.
in that band Soil.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
No,
No,
it
the
was
sound guy for Vader.
the sound guy from Vader would use a Soil song to sound check, like to test the sound.
Yeah.
And like Joel was like, why would you do that? It made no sense because it's like a death metal tour. But then it's like he connected the dots between Oppressor and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
It was funny, dude. They remembered Casey and Joel both remembered you. They're like,
cool.
oh, say what's
Oh,
up,
really?
man. Yeah, dude. They were like,
Who's Casey again?
Casey's the drummer.
That's right.
Yeah, dude. The first thing Joel was like, yeah, I remember that.
No,
dude.
Sam. Sam was a drummer when I toured with him.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Samus?
Yeah, Samus.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The YouTube guy?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, he's technically their drummer.
But Joel, I
For what
knew
band?
before we
Private
even.
Birth.
The YouTube guy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I ran into Joel when you guys were talking about that Veil of Maya tour that they did.
Mhm.
That's when I ran into him, and then we were talking about because he was like sick anomalous shirt,
Yeah.
and then I was like, yeah, blah blah. He's like, yeah, I'm in this band Odious Mortem, blah blah.
Yeah,
And I was like,
they're
dude, you're an
sick.
Odious.
Yeah.
At the time, I was like, that's like the sickest fucking
Yeah,
band that nobody
dude.
knows about.
Yeah.
I have no idea about any of this conversation.
I'm so sorry.
But I'm here. Grabbing my chips.
So, yeah, the first thing he said to me, he was like, dude, he's like, I almost saw that guy get his head crushed in by a truck. And I just started, I started
The famous
laughing
video,
so
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like the True TV video.
Yeah.
And then all the guys were like, well, we didn't talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
We're talking about it on our show, but we talked about it like afterwards. Cause that's when I mentioned, I was like, by the way, my boy, Danny from Human Ring, like you guys, he toured with you guys when you did the Decrepit Birth run with Suffocation and shit. And they were like, yeah. And he was like, dude, I remember some crazy shit happening. And he was like, I'm so happy that dude did not get hurt. And he was just like, yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, video I showed you.
Oh, you've seen the video. Okay.
Yeah. That was on that tour with these guys.
Okay.
So like,
Like my last official tour.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What a tour to go out on though, man.
Seriously.
Yeah. Incredible.
Live free or
lineup.
die hard, man.
I went to that. I went to that show at Clearwater, dude, and I saw Joseph and Franco
Oh man,
there.
dude! I've to this day that's like the most cringeworthy performance I've ever had because I was. It was like how I
Even
don't-
worse
that
than
was
the
a
show
long
we just
time
did
ago.
Saturday, but all right, go on.
Dude, basically, it's like, oh, I'm sort of playing in my hometown, so I was like pumped, you know what I mean? But I ended up drinking like fucking like 15 beers, dude, before the set. And I barely,
How old were you
I barely
then?
remember the set, but I
Was it, like,
remember,
so long
saying
ago?
a lot
Yeah.
of stupid shit, and like
I barely
nobody was
remember what it was.
like vibing, you know. And
I loved
and I remember,
it. I
I
thought you guys were so good.
dude, one of the only things, well, they probably
I bought
played
a few
good,
guys
but I
shared
was
that
shit.
show.
Dude, one of the only things I remembered was I was like, oh, for a sec, I want to see a circle pit. And then it was just crickets, and then somebody was like, no.
What did you say you wanted?
A circle
Just a
pit.
circle pit.
Like a mosh pit.
man.
It was
Somebody
so
said
quiet.
no.
Somebody said no.
Look, I usually, I'm not trying to like, I usually command a little bit of like, you have to bring the stage presence, if you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let me see a fucking mosh pit, people start moving, or let me see your
Yeah.
horns, people put
No.
the horns up. I did such a bad perperformance that I
Poor guy.
that I was like,
awesome.
before a second, where's the circle pit?
Some guys.
No.
Oh, dude.
Jeez, man, that's
So fucking
man.
bad, dude.
yeah, funny though.
Those are like, that's like one of those memories where like, you're driving on the highway and you just like,
And it just creeps up on
and
you,
you just like a
motherfucker.
fucking shudder goes up your spine. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and then you're like, how do I think about anything else? Like anything just to get your mind off of it. It's like, oh, I gotta push that way the fuck back
We
in
get that
there
back there. I
again.
need
It's like
something
you're-
else
I
in the
hate
way.
that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know, like you're in the shower and you just get this like
Yeah.
memory out of nowhere and you're like, ah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
It's like, oh yeah, I hate that shit, dude. I do that all the time.
It's most of my life.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of it.
Yeah.
It helps
hold
me
on.
to like picture those moments as if I'm in a comedy movie. Like I just pretend like, oh, that scene would be in a comedy and people would laugh at it. So whatever.
People enjoy
That's
it.
a good way to.
I don't know.
Arisa, what did you? Was that your first
Yeah,
time ever seeing?
we were
metal
talking
bands
earlier
the other
about
day?
this.
No, I had a
Really?
in high school. One of my friends was in one of those bands.
A metal
called
band?
3 Cent Cinema.
Yeah, but they were a pop punk band. I remember 3 Cent Cinema. My
but
old band played with 3
Dusty
Cent
did
Cinema.
like
Crazy.
he
They were a
did
pop
shit
punk
like
band, like an easy core, like a Day to Remember type band. So it was like they had screaming on the verses, but it was really like pop punk music.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
have
So
you ever
I
heard
would
that?
go to
Good
their
stepping
shows.
stone.
And I've been to
3 Cent Cinema. I can't even.
I know
That's
isn't
so
that
funny. Yeah, fuck.
But like affiliated bands, like groups in high school, because I hung out with
where did
everyone
you go
in
to
high
high
school.
school?
I went to Lane.
Okay. Is
So-
Lane the one that has 1 or 2 of them? There's 2 of them. Lane Tech
No,
and Lane.
it's one.
No, Lane is the one on. I'm thinking of
Western
something
and Addison.
completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly where. Didn't you go to Lane?
Yeah.
No. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
07.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't know
He
that?
did go to Lane
He's
Tech.
lying. I could tell he's lying.
How can you? I went to Lane. That's Jason.
Are you lying?
He's lying. You went to
Where did you go to?
makes
Fucking
no
the streets,
Went to
dude.
fucking Taft,
Taft,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Taft.
We were
Okay.
just talking
Never mind.
about
Didn't
that
Franco
the
go
other
to Lane?
Yeah,
No.
Franco's bitch
Oh,
ass
he
went to
did?
Lane.
Yeah. Okay. I
How
knew
was it?
somebody. in our band
Miguel
went
went to
you-
Lane.
I thought all you guys went
Oh
to Taft.
shit.
I know a lot of people that went to Lane.
Where's Taft at?
That's like by what is that? Northwest Highway and
Well, now it's buried on top of
like near
all those dead people.
What?
That
Northwest Highway and,
I'm gonna
and
look it
some
up on
other
Google
fucking
Maps.
Guys,
I'm
what-
curious.
what's going on
on
here?
Irving Park and Narragansett. Do you know how there used to be like a children's asylum home, pretty much?
Yes,
No,
I
I
do.
don't remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where they built the new Taft
Taft?
campus on. But before they built it, when they were renovating and excavating the
Found them.
land,
Bryn Mawr.
they found thousands of bones and leftover remains from people.
Holy shit! I
Because-
think I remember hearing about
there were
that.
bomb
Yes.
shelters underneath the original Taft. They built that was
No, it wasn't.
Holy fuck.
Shut up. It was like the Spanish flu or something
Yeah.
from
I
like
was
the
Looking
40s
for
or
those. I
50s.
was
Right,
looking for
right.
those bones.
So many
Yeah.
people
Somewhere.
died that like they ended up burying them,
Right,
like the
like,
forgotten
right there.
people that had,
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
so
I
that's
do
where they
vaguely
built
remember
it.
that.
My
We're talking
sister
about
goes
something.
there.
fucking
We're talking about
crazy.
something completely different.
Yeah, we
though.
are.
Well,
But yeah.
under Taft, they had the original bomb shelters that were built in like 1913 because it's like one of the oldest. I think that's actually the oldest fucking school in the city.
Taft.
Really?
Yeah. So I was in those bomb shelters.
Did you like it?
Pretty weird. No.
Did you like
Did
it?
you like going to Taft?
What?
Did you like going to high school? at
Yeah, Taft was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go with? Did David go to Taft?
No, David went to St. Ben's.
Oh shit!
How did you meet him?
I've known David since kindergarten.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, wow.
how did you guys meet?
Me and Danny. I met Danny. Yeah, on Grindr.
I knew it.
Like a month
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Like a
that's
month ago.
I met
I
Danny.
just deleted that app.
first time
off the phone.
the first time I met Danny
A lot
was
of
when
teeth. Use a lot of teeth.
the first time
little too.
the first time I met Danny, like, and I knew who Danny was because Danny was in Urjoni, and my band like loved Urjoni at the time.
And my band played with them, but we
Yeah.
didn't love them.
We didn't. We were younger. I mean, wait, what year did you graduate high school?
2010.
Yeah, me too. So we're the same age bracket.
Yeah.
So Danny's got a couple years. He's an old man compared to me
Yes,
and you.
yes.
So like,
So that makes me what, 1 foot in the grave? All right, go on.
you're already.
Senior citizen dog.
You're 1 foot in the grave. I'm 1 testicle in the grave.
Yeah, dude.
I'm getting there.
But yeah, I had known of Danny from Urjoni, and then I had met him. Like we had played with Urjoni a couple times, and like we had seen them, and like I'd always been like, "Yo, you're sick, dude," and
You
like,
play with Wasted Fortune too.
yeah, that's the first time I like met Danny. and
Unbeknownst to me, dude.
he introduced himself to me, but you were probably already drunk, dude. I met you like 4 times for the first.
Why would I
time.
introduce myself to you? I didn't even know who you were.
I had a Viljarda shirt on, and then you came up to me
Oh,
and you
word,
were
you
like,
did.
"Yeah," and you came up to me at that show and you were like, "Dude, have you ever heard of ulcerate?" And I was like, "Yeah, you bitch, get out of here." I was just like, "Yeah, of course. What are you, stupid?" Like, I was like, and
What
you
a
were
way
like,
to start a conversation with a stranger.
And you were
I
just
know he's
like,
not
and
lying
you were
either
just
because I'm like, yeah, that sounds like you.
I didn't get it because I mean, now I guess I could see the comparison, but you were like, "Yeah, they kind of remind me of that, Dan." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
You have a good
playing
memory,
my,
dude, because I don't
yeah.
remember that at
phone.
all, but that sounds exactly like what I would
That's
say.
literally what happened. And then like, I mean, you guys were sick, but yeah, that was an In His Honor headlining show. So we played after you guys.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
Man.
where we had that interaction because I was putting my kit on stage.
Big time me.
And you,
Where-
yeah, we
big
were
time
big
me at
timing
that
you.
show.
Yeah.
Where was that show at?
At Park Ridge VFW.
Yeah.
Oh, even sicker.
Yeah.
Dude,
on
VFWs are
Canfield.
so fun to play.
Yeah,
Been a
we
long
played that
time
place
since
a
done one of
lot
those.
back in that day.
Yeah.
We played there like a ton, dude. But anyway, yeah, that was the first time Danny like introduced. He was like, "Yeah, I'm Dan." I was like, "Oh, I'm Jason. I'm Danny." Blah blah blah. But I was like, he's not gonna remember, and he didn't.
I remember you from when we had played that show. It was the there was
JD
that,
Muggs. Or
JD
the,
yeah, there was that the hockey championship going
Yeah,
on.
the
So our
Addison
fucking
pub or
set
whatever.
got delayed like
JD
2.5
shit show
hours.
Mugs.
Oh my god!
So I got shit faced.
The whole band got shit faced.
Yeah.
It
was fun.
was total chaos. So like we're playing a bar in Addison, and the old singer from what was before Roman Ring was Small Town Murder lives in Addison. He came out. He's buying drinks for everybody.
That's right.
And we had to take like an hour and a half long break to watch the rest of the fucking playoffs for the Hawks. And so everybody's just pounding drinks. And then finally it's our turn to go on. And it was not good. I mean, we played well, but
Yeah,
it
you
was
guys
like,
fucking
played great.
crushed it.
We
we're
played
good
fucking
at playing
great.
fucked up for sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. And
I was
then
wearing,
afterwards, it was just like, oh.
I don't know
A
how
Rastafarian wig or like a dreadlock
I like
wig?
found like a dreadlock wig, and I was
You
just,
were wearing that?
just
Yeah,
wearing
all
that for
night.
like a good portion of
Well,
the night.
at that show, I wasn't in Roman Ring yet. I mean, my band Warforged played with them at that show, and their drummer was on the way out. So I guess they had their like eyes out for a drummer, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he's good."
Well, all it took was seeing you wearing a Portal hoodie, and I was like, all right, I don't even got to hear this guy
Oh, I
play.
wore a Portal hoodie at that show.
Yeah, I
That
was like-
sounds about right.
I was like, I don't even need to hear this guy play.
Yeah.
He's in.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I remember one of the first times I ever heard of Portal was because you guys posted them on the Urjoni MySpace page. That was like literally the first time I heard of Portal.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's
How was your
literally
gateway to
why-
Portal?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had never heard of that band before. Then you guys posted it, and I was like, I remember it was some song from Outre, the second record, and I was just
Yeah.
like, this doesn't even sound like music. It just sounds like I'm getting the shit kicked out of me
When I was on
in low quality.
when I was on that Suffle tour with the Faceless, I had a good
Dude, that
conversation.
new Portal record is phenomenal.
Yeah,
You got to listen to it again.
I've been listening to all kinds of weird shit.
You
Like,
sound
the-
upset.
Well, yeah, because like I can't stomach Portal anymore. I
don't know
want
how
to,
you could
but I
stomach
just
Portal, but go on.
yeah, I just
That
it's
breaks
just
my heart.
it's just
kid.
too much, man. Like it.
What's your take on Portal?
Personally,
Have you ever heard them? I would be so curious to see your reaction to that, dude.
I showed her. She
answer,
She's
good
like
answer.
unfazed by this shit, dude. I showed her
yeah.
like
Sam
fucking,
is too at this point.
like chanting the Catchaton by Death Spell Omega, and she's like, it sounds like basically everything you do. I was like, no, it fucking doesn't.
yeah.
No, it's not true.
Terrifies me.
I like all music. Like if he plays, like I'm more of a R&B, funk, Motown,
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
slow
Okay.
jam, hip hop type of vibe. But I like the music you play. You play some good shit, and I'm like the
Yeah,
instrumentals.
when we get
and-
fucked up, I make her watch like 20-minute long
But I do.
playthrough videos of like
I
Meshuggah.
do.
Nice. Yeah.
Even if
just
it's
trying to-
not like
I do the
my,
same shit with Sam.
Just
pretty
trying to
much.
to
Yeah.
educate a little bit, you
Yeah.
know.
I respect
Or at
all
least,
music and musicians.
Influence,
even if,
I should
yeah.
say. Influence.
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
And
why
see,
I
yeah.
loved seeing you guys
I was
perform.
gonna say, yeah.
It was,
How-
like,
yeah.
How was the overall experience for
it was
for you?
amazing. I thought it was incredible.
Nice.
Fuck
And
yeah,
thank you.
yeah, you guys were amazing. And like I said, I just like, for me, like I'm a creative individual, and I feel like I don't flex it enough, that muscle. So
You
when I
should.
see, right. So when I see him, do
She's a good
that.
painter.
Oh, really?
Like, I've always liked painting
Nice.
and
Real
art
good
and
painter.
stuff like that. But
Cool.
yeah, so like seeing you guys is inspiring because I'm like, that's dope. Like I respect anyone who does their craft. Like
Oh hell yeah.
on no matter what scale it is, like just do your shit and enjoy it and love it. And like
That's one thing about our band that I think like people see right away that we're just up there having fun.
Yeah.
we're not
for
tryhards.
sure.
yeah.
We go up
We're
there.
not tryhards, but
We're
I also
normal as fuck.
Yeah.
think our music
No,
is really
normal.
dense too. So it's like people know that we care about it, you know? Just by
Yeah.
hearing
It's
it,
dope
it's
as
like,
hell.
But I'm
yeah.
saying it's
You
not
know.
like we go all out. Like obviously our music is like dense and like you
yeah,
know,
no, we just go up
hard
and
to
do
play and shit like that. Challenging to play. But you know, it's not like we're tough guys on stage.
it. No,
or
we're just hanging out.
Yeah, there's no.
everybody we
yeah,
have
we're not
to
trying
all wear
front or
black.
anything.
Or
Yeah.
make sure you wear your sickest band shirt.
Right.
Yeah,
'Cause we gotta look
Right.
cool. You know what I mean? Don't smile.
Don't
Yeah,
don't
no.
ever smile.
You know, it's not.
we're
It's,
just
it's
there to-
dope
it's-
to see everyone in their element because there's a lot to look at. Like I could look at you singing and like hyping up the crowd and getting into it. and then look at you guys on the guitars, and then look at you, and it's like everyone's in their zone, but all like synchronized, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah.
And
Hell
with
yeah.
the hair flipping, I was like, fuck yeah!
I don't got any hair to flip. That's why
I would have done
That's why I kept the
headbanging
head on.
if it wasn't so fucking hot on that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
But-
so,
Well, I know we
I'm
did
glad
good
that
'cause
we
you
didn't
did-
have that much room to.
Oh,
Yeah, there was.
was like,
my
cool.
kit
Right
was
up there.
already so fucking high up because of all the amps back there. We were talking about that on the last episode.
Yeah.
Like I had to set up and I have a rack, so of course I had to set up like further than normal anyway. But when there's like 8 cabs behind me, it's just kind of like, well, I mean, everybody had like
gigantic
a little
cabs.
zone to be in,
Yeah.
but it still sound. I mean,
how is it from your view? Because when you perform, you're like in the back, so you see all of you see everyone, and then you see the audience too.
sort of like.
But then you're also not seeing shit because you're seeing
Yeah,
your shit.
it's mostly because like the lights like on stage, especially that stage because it's like a corner stage. The lights are just literally projecting onto me.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really see much of the crowd unless I like stand up and like look.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, and I usually don't play with my glasses on because that's a mess. And yeah, I can't see shit really anyway. Well, I mean, I could see like what I'm doing when I'm playing, but yeah. And then it's also like it's all hand-eye.
Yeah,
shit.
you're doing
it's
so
just kinda
much at
like,
once.
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't.
Gotta
yeah,
like, and I mean,
respect.
there's some parts in the songs that are like, okay, I could, cool it down a little bit and get into it and not have to like think as hard. But then, yeah, for some parts and songs, it's just like, well, here we go.
Got some good video of you.
Yeah, I'm dying to see it, man.
Cool. Working
Yeah,
on it.
all the video I've been seeing has been fucking awesome.
Yeah, I got some good ones too.
That's sick.
I gotta
Gonna
upload
make
that
it
shit.
into
I'll
the
do that
cut.
shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sooner the better.
Adrian was like, she's like, look at your man. I love him so much. I was like, is he mine or yours? I know.
She,
And then
she was.
Sam.
She had a
was fucked up.
really good time.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But Sam was so great too. She was like, look at our bed up there. I was like, I know, look at them.
I told
It
her.
was awesome.
I was joking, but I told her before the show, I was like, "Don't embarrass me tonight."
Yeah.
I don't remember you saying that first of all, but that's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I knew we did good. You had a big smile on your face like the whole night.
I
It
know, I was
awesome.
grossed
Like,
out because I was like, I should put my mask on because I just look like a stage fucking mom. I'm just up here like, I'm like, I need to be more hardcore right now, but I couldn't.
it's understandable.
It's about having a good time.
I was just happy seeing him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
That's
No,
good.
it was-
That's the
it was-
feeling that we want people to have.
Who didn't?
Yeah.
Who didn't make it out? I know Dave didn't make it out. Obviously, Dave and Maggie. Who else? I have a group of close friends didn't make it out. Brian couldn't make it out.
Alex and Max.
well, he had to
couldn't make
watch
it out.
kids.
Alex
so
and
Rosie was out,
Adrian
and-
couldn't make it out.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Who else? Chuck. Who else?
Who made it?
I don't
Is it
know,
more
but
Yeah,
let's
why were you
start-
concentrating
Let's
on the
start
people that did
building
make
the
it?
shit list. So
That's what I'm getting at.
Say it into the camera,
all of
you
you.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
It was a good turnout.
Take advantage
for-
That was a great turnout.
awesome
Yeah.
turnout,
Yeah.
dude. We got paid like a good
Take
chunk
advantage
of
of
the
my,
door money.
my
Like,
free time in
That's
in the post office tomorrow. Send out some letters.
Yeah, no,
I have to send
overall,
out
it was-
shirts
yeah.
tomorrow. So
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
sort
it
of.
was, it was a really great night for us. Like, it was a lot of fun. And
Yeah.
the fact that we hadn't done it for over a year and a half, basically. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
cool. I'm glad you got to see it. Like, that was
Dude,
a lot of fun.
I'm so glad I got to
So
see it.
the following 3 days, the entire left side of my body was practically paralyzed.
Oh, my neck was shot.
Why?
My
Oh,
neck was
because
so
of what
shot.
you did? Did you tell them what you
A
did?
fucking cab,
I
dude.
saw it.
Dude, I was like walking the dog and I was like dragging my left foot, dude.
And then he shows me that video all proud, and then I don't hear about, like he's bitching the next 3 days. It's like, why do you do this shit then?
Because he's drunk.
That's what he
Fucked
does. Yeah.
How many? You were like, I'm 17 drinks in. At some point to me, you literally came up to me and were like, Jason, I'm 17 drinks in. You were like,
You kept your cool.
I honestly wasn't that
and then-
fucked up if I knew the number of drinks.
well, that's a lot of fucking drinks, man. 17?
Was it, was
The
it
important thing is he
17?
kept
I'm a
count, though.
professional. Yeah, probably 17. Kidding me?
As soon as
oddly
we
You
like,
think this is amateur hour? I'm playing a show. I
as
had like
soon-
fucking 6 drinks before I even touched the microphone.
Yeah,
we
there's
got
a lot of
home,
drinking that
and you
night.
were just like,
I didn't drink a single
I shouldn't have
thing.
drove.
Yeah, neither.
Yeah.
Wait, it does.
Yeah, I smoked a lot, but I didn't drink anything that night.
I drank a lot, but I felt like I felt good. That Space
good.
Jam juice or whatever they had was good.
Nice.
Space juice.
Space juice.
Yeah, your girl got cut off, dude. Remember that?
Honestly, I think that was like kind of bullshit.
Was it bullshit?
I'd be the first one to say like, yo, she was fucked up. That's annoying. But like in that case,
She did stumble over a couple things, but
she's not a big drinker. She's more of a smoker like you. First off,
Yeah.
she spilled the drink while we were watching the show.
Okay.
And broke a glass. I understand that.
I remember seeing Blake clean it up.
Yeah. And I think that's when they cut her off.
Was that
but like
during our set?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see any of that.
But talking to her, I don't know. She's a very loud, sociable person, naturally sober.
Okay.
So drinking definitely amplified. Like
total heart of gold, and she was super sweet and, and super positive, which was great. But it was just so
amazing.
funny. Like she went a little hard, but it was Saturday. It was a show, and it's like whatever.
And she had fun. Whatever.
Yeah, and she had fun.
I thought they were being assholes about it, but then I heard we asked one of the guys who was a bar back or bartender, whatever. We're like, wow. I was like, why did they cut her off? Like she's totally fine. And he was like, oh well. Someone, I don't know if it was a patron or an employee that used to work there like a year ago. He's like, a year ago, they got too fucked up here. They left and they murdered someone. They hit someone with their car.
Ooh,
and it ended up killing. So now they're like
very
super on edge. So I was like, okay.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Fuck,
I saw Blake from Ox King there, ran into him.
Yeah, he works at Empty.
Yeah. That was cool.
It was crazy. I was talking to him outside and he was like, yeah, my kid's starting school. I was like, oh my God, we're getting old. Like, your kid's in school now. Like, geez.
Dude, which is funny because the last time I seen him, he was like, yeah, man, my girl's pregnant, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, right?
Seriously, dude.
His kid was in a stroller the last time I saw him. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. Time flies.
Was this kid in college?
No. Like,
20 years
That wasn't
ago,
a serious question.
His kid was in a stroller.
Blake
is 48 years old.
The world moves in
Her mom goes to
mysterious
college.
ways, Danny. The world moves in ways your mind can't even imagine.
Talk about that.
So
those are
I can now.
Talk about
a little
that.
bit more of this.
That's a good preface for like a movie or like lyrics. Like one day, like, we're all in our, we're in our 30s. These youngins are
kids,
living
We're
the last
about to be in our fucking 30s.
living the last of their 20s.
40s.
But imagine like, like you're 32 years old and then you wake up one day and you're like 59 years old and you're like, okay, what?
I mean, that's what happened to me last year when my back went out.
You're
horribly.
59 or 69.
Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking 59 now.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a spin-off porno, but yeah.
69 is the spin-off porno of 59.
Yeah.
So when you're 69 in like your
You
life,
wake up sexy.
yeah,
You wake
that year
up-
of your life is like
Flashy.
the sexy take of like your year of when you were 59.
You just wake
So
up and
hopefully
you
you had a
start
good
pouring
year.
chocolate syrup on yourself.
I love this, man. Dude, I love like
Wait, you want to hear a funny story? When my grandma turned, and my grandma, me, my mom, my brother, so like all the family is out to eat for her birthday. And my grandpa, I'm like, Grandma, how old are you today? She's like, I told your grandpa I'm my favorite number, 69. And my grandpa got so mad. He was like, "Ay, Lucy, you're so nasty." And he left the restaurant and he made us take her home.
Holy shit, that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, damn. I thought it was funny.
Dude, let's
That's
make
the
sure your
most-
grandfather
so
never eats
funny.
Alex
That's easily
at all,
that's the most
ever.
Puerto Rican thing I've
That's so
heard.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you're
because it was in
embarrassing me.
front of
Yeah.
all of us. And I was like, that was funny to me. I was like, but you pissed Grandpa off. And she was like, whatever.
Dude, her grandpa's a shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. he's
So, like,
hilarious.
It's obviously a big deal meeting the grandparents. So like, I was nervous, met them, obviously seamless, got along with them quick. Literally very next day I was in a bar playing dominoes
Yeah.
with her
Fuck
grandpa
yeah.
and
Nice.
in like some domino league, just crushing it.
Oh, that's
Hell yeah.
awesome. Yeah, you're already good at that shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man.
It's big for my grandpa to even invite him to come,
Oh,
you
nice.
know?
Nice.
So that was.
Hell yeah, dude. Broing down with
Yeah,
Gramps, dude.
that was super cute. Yeah, my
That's
grandpa
fun, man.
is just like he's Puerto Rican as fuck, but he looks like a little like wise Japanese man. He's got like these chinky eyes and he's just like dark skinned. He's super chill and just like will sit there on the porch for like 5 hours, just like
Hell yeah.
he's the best.
That's sick. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Sam's grandparents are even alive anymore. Not to bring it down. My grandparents are still kicking it though.
Has she met them?
Oh yeah, she has. Yeah, she has, and they're very sweet. They live out in the burbs, out in like Woodridge.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are
On
your
mom's
families?
side or dad's side?
On my mom's side. Both
Nice.
my dad's parents passed away when I was younger.
They make it out for Christmas or anything like that?
No, they don't. I mean, they don't celebrate Christmas. They're Jewish, so
Oh,
they
word.
don't celebrate Christmas at all. They don't
Her
celebrate
family's
anything.
Jewish, or-
Yeah,
Do they celebrate Three Kings Day or
and they don't celebrate shit anymore.
no?
I don't think
In the
so.
movie with George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, they celebrate Three Kings Day.
yeah.
That's Puerto Rican Christmas. Maybe the Jews celebrate
Crossover.
It's Hanukkah, but
because they're not celebrating Jesus
it's
per
Hanukkah.
se. They're
They celebrate
celebrating.
Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah is the
You were
holiday.
aware of Hanukkah, right?
Is that a character in Tekken?
Here we go. Danny doesn't know what Hanukkah is.
Is that
Whoa,
like
do you really
some-
not know?
Dude, this is okay, man.
I mean,
No, it's not. It's like a basic
hold
holiday,
on.
man.
This is like I play the dumb guy role, but then it's a little offensive when like,
you cry wolf.
actually
You
really,
cry wolf, okay?
Do I cry wolf? Dude? Do I cry wolf that fucking bad? Where like you really
No,
really
I
think
think
that I don't know
I
what
deciphered
Hanukkah?
your code. I
Yeah.
know when you're.
I'm fucking glad. Otherwise, you would have left me a long time ago. You really,
There's moments.
you really think that I don't know what Hanukkah is?
Yeah.
Part of me would
Wow.
believe that.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is very bruising
I'm
to
sorry.
my.
I
This is
love
very
you. You're
bruising
one of
to
my
whatever's
best
left
friends,
of my
dude.
ego.
I love you so much, and you're one of my
Thanks
best
for being on our
friends,
show.
but, like, you know.
This is ruining my night,
I
man.
swear to God, if you
sorry,
guys rip on me
dude.
13 or 14 more times, I'm out
I
of
mean,
here.
what's next? Do you know how to read?
No, dude.
Wait, you do, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, there's a lot of people who probably don't know what Hanukkah is. I bet.
That's no. People fucking know what
don't
Hanukkah
do that
is,
for them.
dude.
Don't
Yeah.
do that for them. That's not true.
All right. fine.
2021.
See what I got to deal with here?
No fucking way.
A lack of respect.
I knew
I
you.
respect you, man. I just
I
wasn't
knew
sure.
you knew what Hanukkah was, baby. I knew it. I knew you know.
She had the faith, dude. So, yeah. You know what? That's a good sign, man.
What else do you think that I probably don't know?
Birds and the bees.
I don't know, man.
1
Like,
to 10.
Do you know about
Addition.
Baha'i
Baha'i temple.
or the
No.
Baha'i religion in general?
I don't really know even
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
something a lot of people
Talking
don't.
about the Baja Blast. The Mountain Dew.
The Baja
So I've
Blast.
been
No,
to
I
I've
will
been to
talk
the
about
Baha'i
Baha'i Blast.
temple.
Baha'i temple.
Temple.
Yeah. It's beautiful, right?
I've been to that.
Oh, so,
Baha'i
Let's
hear about that
temple.
That's my favorite smoke spot. Is
So
up there.
Foss, I didn't know that
Beautiful.
It's
Foss.
so beautiful up there. Have
was-
you ever been to Gilson
You know, like
Park right behind it on the
FAU
beach
on
there?
X.
Let's
I
say
believe
one
so.
conversation.
It's
Yeah.
so long. Go
You
back.
should go over there. It's literally right across the street from me and Sam live like a 15-minute drive
It's
from Baha'i
north.
Temple.
It's by Evanston,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's in Wilmette actually where Nate
Okay.
lives. So
Yeah, I drove past it recently because I did a job up there.
nice. So I love that spot. I was debating on going there after this to smoke a little one hitter.
I don't
I
know
love
much about their
chilling out there.
beliefs. Do they like align with like kind of Buddhist?
Sort of. It's more based on like Taoism and like Japanese religions and like other Eastern religions, but it's like a fusion religion. It's a newer one. It's not as old as other religions, but I don't even really understand it fully. I took like a couple of world's religions courses when I went to Triton College.
I took one of those. It sucked.
That's cool.
Yeah, I loved it. Like
my teacher sucked. I
My
like
teacher was
I
awesome.
like
Oh my
the
God.
subject, but my teacher was
I
terrible.
got the highest grade in the class because I was the only one that like would talk and like get into arguments with people.
I was the only one that didn't fall asleep in my class.
Yeah, but I was really into it. But that's where I first learned about Baha'i, and I knew what Baha'i Temple was. But yeah, it's a really interesting religion because it's like they say like they're very open. They're open to anything, but at the same time they're like not really like
Okay,
They're
yeah,
Like
yeah.
with any religions, they
Yeah.
have their
exactly
Some limitations for
But
sure.
like I'm pretty sure like the Baha'i Temple up here is very very like
Pretty open.
yeah
Yeah.
progressive. It's just a beautiful spot, dude. You should
Very
have
nice
you ever
looking.
been up there,
it's
man?
beautiful. We
No,
should go there.
pretty cool.
Dude, you should go there. It's
I only
so
been once,
sick.
but I remember it
And
being
right
so beautiful.
dude, we'll go with you. I'll take Sam. We'll do like a double date
Yeah,
thing.
we should totally do that.
Yeah, and we could go to the beach right after, like
we
right
bring the
across the
dog?
street. Yeah, fuck yeah, we can
bring
bring
the
the dogs.
Cool. I'll just
Oh my God.
hang myself. What were you saying about thoughts?
Dude, you
come too.
bring your cats.
Bring my
dude.
cats.
If
Yeah.
I bring the
Do you have a
kids.
bird?
Bring your gun. What were you saying though? What were you asking
No,
about?
nothing.
Floss?
That so you know that word FAUX?
Faux.
Oh, there you go.
Faux. Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah, I've been calling that Fox until about
20 minutes ago.
6 weeks ago, basically. And you know,
You're good for that though. Like,
yeah, no
so I'm
surprise
not, I'm
there.
not surprised. Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
I keep wanting, because so we have a property at my new job in Tucson, and I keep wanting to say Tucson.
Tucson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with how it's
Yeah.
spelled. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Was it in like
That-
Tuscan or Tucson? It is.
Tucson.
Tucson.
Tucson, right? Yeah.
Tucson.
Tucson.
I don't think I've ever been to Tucson.
I think
I might have driven through there. Arizona's cool. Have you ever been there?
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. You've been there? On tour, probably, right?
You
Mhm.
only
Where'd you go?
McDonald's without golden arches.
Yeah, I've been to that. I've
What is-
drove
I
past
got a
That one
picture of it, yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sedona has the only McDonald's, I believe, in the world or just the United States that does not
Yeah.
have golden arches because Sedona
Oh,
has a very strict policy about the color scheme of the town.
It's
Oh, shit.
teal and,
And
like
it's teal and like
orangey,
that weird
like a brick
Wow.
color.
brick color,
Yeah.
clay color. Yeah.
seriously?
So the
Yeah,
McDonald's there
everything
has
is
to
that.
be
Yeah, because it's
teal.
like the Sedona Mountains are all over there, so it's all like red and golden colored. It's beautiful.
So they wouldn't put the arches.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is sick. And the M is turquoise, which is even more sick, dude.
I got a
It
picture
is?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could look it up on Google.
That's
Just
dope.
search like Sedona McDonald's.
Like you
I'll
could
do it
literally,
right
if you
now.
have money, you could literally make any rule you want.
Well, McDonald's, they're basically Amazon, right? Actually,
Of fast food. Yeah, kind of.
They've
fast
been
food.
here before Amazon. They're the OG Amazon.
yeah, I wonder who's gonna supplant Amazon. You know,
What?
who's gonna like supplant Amazon? Who's gonna take over Amazon?
I don't think anybody. I think
Right.
Bezos has it on lock.
here.
Elon Musk. Oh.
Yeah,
They said nope. We're doing it.
yeah,
I respect that.
it's sick. Look at that blue ass fucking M, dude.
I like that.
I like
Dude.
it too.
I was just thinking today, you know how I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, the Mariners, black and turquoise and white.
Right.
That's their colors.
Yeah.
And you know, their jerseys are like black with like a V-neck.
Right.
In it. I want one.
Fair enough.
Dude,
Oh,
did you
okay.
see that new? Did you see that new suffocation jersey that's up for pre-order in their store?
No, I saw the Odious Mortem one though.
Dude, you know who
Sick.
made that?
Who?
The fucking guitar player from Severed Savior. His name, I forget his name. I think it's Mike something, but they're called Merseys. They're not jerseys, they're Merseys.
Why
And
is it Mersey?
He's because his name is Mike or something like. I forget what his name is. His name is something
That's cool.
like that begins with an M, but like he's made all those dudes custom jerseys based on the bands that they're in.
It's pretty cool.
It's sick,
pretty
dude.
cool.
Yeah. It's awesome. I want a Mersey, dude. I'm plugging Merseys.
Why don't we?
man.
Why don't we make Roman Ring Merseys and then have our names on the back of them? So it's like we're like a professional basketball team.
I would love to do that.
Wow.
We don't have the height for it.
We got the clout.
the cloud.
Yeah, we could do
Start a
something.
movement.
Shortest basketball
Start a
team.
I want a
ever.
hockey jersey though, dude. I don't want a
Dude,
basketball.
I'll
Yeah,
take a
let's do
hockey
hockey jerseys. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Be
Yeah.
way sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good look.
And we'll just get Franco a soccer jersey.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Get him a soccer
Alrighty.
jersey. All right.
Oh, I just thought that show is also Sam's first show, right?
Yeah.
Lars, what was her thought?
That was Nate's lady's first show too.
right. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Sam-
she saw a mortal bird.
Sam knew like
yeah,
the
first
song.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Like
Huh?
she knew. I felt like she outdid me a little bit because she knew all the songs and she was like, "Fuck yeah, I know this shit." And I was like, "I'm sorry, I
Sam?
know, I don't."
She was here for
Yeah,
a couple
like
of the new
she-
songs.
she
when we
was-
worked on
yeah.
them,
Yeah, so she was into that. I love her so much.
Me too.
She's so fucking sweet.
I
And
know.
Adrian was so in love with her.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
We both were. She's just great.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
awesome.
she's the shit. Sam
Yeah.
fucking rules. I'm going home and we're gonna play the new motherfucking WarioWare game all night,
That's
dude.
so dope.
It is so fucking good, dude. Holy shit. You gotta pick it up for Switch, dude. It's so sick.
Nah.
Yeah, all right.
He doesn't want to play video games. He doesn't want to play the videos with me.
Yeah. Do you play video games?
No.
Okay.
Dude, all I play is Madden and Call of Duty. Like,
Right.
there's no
so if
way.
you play Tekken or Mortal
First of all, you
Kombat or
can't
stuff
play-
like that, I'll play that.
You can't play Call of Duty with anybody, for one. And
Split
second,
screen,
Madden, I mean, if you want to play Madden against me, that's fine, but I'm going to fucking destroy you.
You don't play Smash anymore?
Fun.
No, man, I don't really
Is this the
play.
newest
I
Madden?
play
Because I'm
and
too
Call of
dirty
Duty,
on
that's
you,
it.
dude? Is that why? 'Cause
Okay,
I
fuck off.
Because I fucking humiliate you.
You are the
Lil
like
Mac?
you are like the worst fucking Smash brother. You're so thirsty for anything that drops from the sky. You're the first person on it,
Yeah.
and you like I don't know how the
I
fuck
play with
you can-
Ganondorf too. He's a slow
You know how, like
motherfucker.
baseball bats and like anything like falls from the sky, like hammers and all that.
Yeah.
Jason uses all of them against you.
Well, they put it in there.
That's
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
like Raul playing
you're
when
just
I
a
played
thirsty
ping
guy.
I'll
pong
beat
with
your
Raul.
ass with items off, dude.
You're a
Let's
thirst.
go, dude.
Damn.
You're a thirst. And then
I'm a
like the
thirst.
one like time that I beat you, like he gets mad. He's like real quiet and shit. Like he doesn't even
Whatever,
he doesn't
I
even
mean-
congratulate. me.
Controller's fucked up, man.
You know what, dude? Congratulations for beating me, man. That's not an easy. It's like what? How cocky would that be?
You know, a
that
simple like I just
Good
whooped your
game.
ass
Good
20
game.
times.
Yeah.
Like,
Say
like
good
okay,
game.
good game. But he
Good game.
was he wouldn't
Were you
say
gonna do
anything. Yeah.
There was. I remember that actual
Guys
specific
like
night. There was a
fucking
lot
Michael
going
Jordan.
on
Fair enough.
And I took that personally.
outside
I
of
took
me
that
and Danny.
personally.
But
Wait, going back.
He's
The
already
Madden, is it the newest
explaining
one?
that night. There was a lot
it
going on.
sucks, dude.
yeah,
Well, fun fact about the newest Madden game, former guest of the show, Conrad Javier, the guy that does like illustrations and all that, worked on that game.
Prentice knows him.
He's been on this show.
Yeah,
He
a long
made
time ago now.
he designed the graphic cards for the Ultimate
cards.
Team.
Yep. Yeah. He
Prentice
was
knows
one of the
him.
guys that did.
He,
Who knows him?
I'm pretty sure you met Prenny. He's like the bigger black dude on Oleg's side of like our friends.
I don't know. I don't know.
Pretty
if
sure
I
you met him like one
Maybe.
time.
I don't remember.
I think you met him too.
But he knows.
He would
Yeah,
have
I
been
think
at
so.
he would have been at like the 948 Northwestern like the parties that we
remember
threw
him
and
there.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
then
was
I had
definitely
to have
there.
met him.
Yeah, you've met him.
No shit, he knows Con.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, small world.
But yeah, he worked on that game. He had to
Sick.
keep it like hush hush for like the longest time until it finally got released, and pretty cool. I think he like all the guys that worked on those cards or whatever, they all got like a deck of cards made just for them.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
Well, I'm not playing Madden. I'm playing Wario.
I'm not a Madden guy myself.
What is it called again? Warrior Where?
Wario? You know, like from Mario? Wario?
You know what's a real accomplishment?
Yeah.
Playing Sims and starting a whole fucking family. You build a
Have you
house.
talked to Sam
you build
about
your
the
own
Sims,
house.
dude?
You
She
pay the
thrives
bills.
off that game.
You go to work every day.
Yeah.
You make sure they pee. You make sure they shower. You make sure they eat.
Did you do that
make
on
sure
Windows
they throw out the
2000?
garbage.
Wait, are you talking about Sims or are you talking
Windows
about
XP?
Danny?
Yeah,
Which one? I got lost there for a second.
Whoa!
Suck it!
sick burn.
Dude,
Danny's always on red bars, almost.
what Sims do you play? Do you play 2 or 3?
No.
or-
I used to. So when I was a gamer,
Okay.
this was my shit.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
I
Sam
would
still
stay up
plays The
for like
Sims.
3 days straight. Well, so I like got the app on my phone maybe like
Nice.
2 years ago, 3
Okay.
years ago. But then it was like, bitch, I got to go to work. I can't be watching y'all all day. So then I come back on and they be dying. And
They're
I'm like,
all dead.
Yeah.
you're dying for 8 hours because I had to work. This shit needs to pause.
That's
It's
how-
not real
that's how it
life.
was,
That's how they
uh,
get you.
Stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the Simpsons game that was like that?
No.
Oh yeah. Like there's all those games like
a
that.
Simpsons Sims game? I don't remember that.
It was like
Well, like the
I remember
mobile
Hit
game.
Run.
The Sam
it was
play on
dude.
the
It was
computer?
basically like The Sims. It was like The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know
like,
the mobile game. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
That was
I didn't
addicting,
play
dude.
it.
Oh my
Yeah. I think I tried it for a minute. And I was
I
like,
played
I'm good.
Simpsons Road Rage. That was addictive.
Oh,
great.
I used
Yeah.
to love
Hell
that
yeah.
game.
I still
love that
have it.
game.
I still play it too.
Oh my God, that game
Yeah.
is so great.
Yeah, it's the shit.
It's like a Mad Taxi or Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
Yeah.
Taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it more than Crazy Taxi though. Low key.
I used to too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
Sick.
Ready to Rumble for Dreamcast?
Yeah. Do you remember Simpsons
Boxing
Wrestling
game.
for PS1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
do
game
remember
was
that.
sick, dude. Does not
It's
hold
not
up
good.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I thought it was cool at the time.
Remember Metal Slug?
Hell yeah.
I still play
They
Metal
had
Slug,
a Metal
dude.
Slug at Empty Bottle.
Yeah.
I saw
I have
that.
Metal Slug on my Switch. I have Metal Slug X, I think.
Remember Caesarland right there on Foster and
Fuck yeah,
shit,
I remember
yeah.
Caesarland. My dad used
they
to
had
take
the
me
Metal
there.
Slug there. That
Yeah.
was sick.
Shout
Do you
out
guys
Caesarland.
remember Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yes,
Hell
fuck
yeah.
yeah. I remember
Like,
Celebrity
oh my
Deathmatch.
God, how much better of a place would this world be if we still had that sense of humor
I wish.
that we had when we were growing up? Because that shit was funny.
Oh, so
they would
funny.
there was no repercussions
Dude,
for
they
the
talk
stuff
shit
that they
about
would do.
everybody.
They got away with a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
It's the perks
And
of like,
now
animation.
everyone's so
Yeah, MTV.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that today.
No, you
would
can't.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Making
Dude,
fun
I
of
don't even know
stories,
what's on MTV anymore.
Early 2000s,
Jersey
late
Shore
90s
Family
was
Vacation.
Still?
the last of
Good era.
a good era. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're just on the middle or maybe the beginnings of like a more censored moment right now. It'll pass. You know?
We're becoming like fucking China, dude. Like before
It's
you know
not
it,
that bad, but
before you know it, you're not even going to be able to like look up what you want to look up.
You
on,
guys should
like,
listen to the
internet.
Comtown podcast.
I
They
listen
say
to
whatever
it. I listen to it all the time.
Yeah. Have you ever heard that, Arisa?
Have you played
I
with me?
showed it to you, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Do they just like talk about dicks the entire time?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. It was probably a bad episode. You got to like kind of.
Yeah, you got to show The Sopranos.
No,
bit,
it's
dude.
honestly like you listen. It's like a 45-minute episode, and like 30 minutes of it you're like whatever, and then the 10 minutes of it that are funny is like the funniest shit you'll hear all week.
But you could just look up those clips on YouTube and it's that's how I
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
Like I look for the content that like the Sopranos ones are all the shit, dude.
I might.
Sure.
I'll
So
try it out.
funny.
But you
I've
got to
been
watch The
listening-
Sopranos in order to get the
Oh,
context.
have you not?
I've been trying to get her into it. She won't.
good for you.
She,
I think
she
I
won't
watched
commit.
the first
going.
She
2
won't
seasons.
commit.
Good. Keep going.
It's hard for me to commit to a show unless
It
it's
was
The
funny because
Bachelor.
like before
Bachelorette.
before we knew that like you can make two accounts
Sopranos
on
is just like The
HBO.
Bachelor.
it was just under my account.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
she
So he
she was
fucked up
she would
my
start it,
schedule.
and then like I would just like watch like 4 episodes.
So,
in a
like,
row
I forgot
that I've
where I'm
already
at. I
seen
give
like
up.
Yeah.
fucking
Order.
5 times.
I just finished watching it for the 3rd time in the pandemic.
So good.
Since
You've
the
watched
pandemic
it 3
started.
times during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Not 3 times.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Dude, the
Yeah.
Many Saints of Newark. I can't.
Have you guys
I can't wait either.
listened to The Honeydew
Hell yeah.
with Ryan Sick-
Ryan Sickler. Oh, yeah.
I
have
found
not.
I'm
Dude, he's the
starting to
shit.
really love that show.
Dude, he's a great host. Like,
Right.
and the whole premise of just like asking about like fucked up stories is so
And it's
good.
all like he has really good guests on there.
The other thing that's crazy about it is like every guest he has on, they tell a fucked up story. He always has like an anecdote that's like similar. It's like, how the fuck?
Yes.
Like, how have you lived this life, dude?
And he, like you said, he's a really great interviewer. And like, I don't know, it just really like, that's one podcast that captures my attention so much.
Yeah, it's
because a
good.
lot of it's
Nice.
background noise
Mhm.
when you listen to a lot of podcasts,
Yeah.
like, you know, you're just
Yeah,
hearing
just kinda
noise.
there.
But with him, I'm like actually listening to the
Pretty
stories
engaging.
and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
I do
I've never
like it.
listened to it, but I've seen it on
It's
my
really good.
recommended
Just-
YouTube.
I would
videos.
like he gets a
Just
lot
never
of guests on there, so I would just check out any of the guests that you know and
Eleanor-
like.
Theo
check
Vaughn
them
on
out.
there?
Who?
Theo Vaughn?
no,
I'm sure
I don't think so
he
yet.
had to have been on there
Is
by
he?
now.
But
I
Eleanor
don't know.
Kerrigan,
Yeah.
she's
What about Bobby
hilarious.
Lee?
Ooh, I don't know.
What is
I
this
know he's
guy's
had
name again?
He had Tommy
Ryan
Lee on there.
Sickler.
Ryan Sickler. Okay.
Yeah,
Ryan
the honeydew.
Sickler. But yeah, Eleanor Kerrigan, she's like,
Who is that? I saw
she's
the
an Irish
name, but-
comedian and she
Okay.
has like 10 siblings.
Oh,
So her talking about her upbringing with all her Irish
That's
siblings and her
fucking
crazy
nuts.
family, it's hilarious. And it's like, it's just shit out of a movie. She was one of my favorite ones. And Jessie Mae Peluso, I just listened to hers recently. But yeah.
I just
he's-
finished the Anthony Jeselnik one that he did like. it was a
Okay, I
couple
wasn't
weeks
getting
ago.
into that dude for some reason.
Really?
I started
that
it.
dude.
I guess.
He's interesting. Like, it's just funny because like that dude, you know, like his comedy is like pretty brutal and dark.
I never heard
But
of
then
him.
like you hear him in interviews and he's like, and everybody that talks about him is just like, he's like the nicest guy you'll ever meet. And it's like the funniest thing. And you hear his comedy and you're like, this guy sounds brutal. And he talks about it with Ryan Sickler. Like, he's like, yeah, I've always been like that. And he's like, now he goes, if I did that, what I did in high school, he's like, I'd be the fucking kid that everybody's like, he's going to shoot up the school. Like, he's nuts. Like, he's fucking nuts. He's
Yeah.
way too dark and like all this like fucked up shit. And it's really funny, like him talking about it because it was all pre
Maybe
like
I'll
Columbine.
finish that one.
But I do like that guy, which is funny.
What other
Podcasts
podcasts
are
have
awesome,
you been
dude.
listening to?
They're just so nice to have on sometimes.
Nikki Glazer. I listened to, so talking about the paranormal stuff that I was telling you, one of the best paranormal podcasts I listened to, or probably the only one at this point, is called Monsters Among Us.
All right.
And you've heard of it?
No,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I just said all right.
You guys would like it.
It's
I
really
listened
good.
to it
I
when we
haven't
went to
heard anything like
Tennessee.
that yet.
I was
So
listening to a couple
it's good
episodes. It was
because
pretty good.
he has callers call in their stories, and then he has readers sometimes read the stories if they're emails or whatever.
Mhm.
But what I like that he does is he always tries to debunk the story. Like if they see a UFO, he's like, oh, well, maybe you saw this in that area because that night this happened. So he like does research behind it.
Sure.
And but if he can't debunk it, he's like, yo, that's fucked up. What happened?
Yeah.
What is it? And it's really, today they had I listened to one and the focus was on medical workers. So all the crazy, scary shit that happens in like the hospitals and people dying and leaving their bodies. Like there was one where this like, I'm not even going to say it, but it's just.
Sorry?
Your phone?
No. What?
It's my phone. Fuck. My bad. I thought it was your phone.
Goofy ass.
Yeah, shit. My bad, guys.
Goofy ass motherfucker.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off there.
No, what were you saying?
that's okay.
I thought he was trying to do like some. Did you hear that?
Like he's trying to like get into it. Yeah.
Why do you always think that I'm trying to like prank
Why did you send me a text from 1955?
I like how you always like how you've been on this like you're like, yeah, what are you pranking me? Why?
Listen to it. It's called Monsters Among Us.
Paranoid individual.
Derek Waters is the host. Shout out Derek.
That's not the dude from Drunk History, is it?
No.
Okay. Is that guy's name? Derek something?
His name is Derek something. Maybe I butchered that. Maybe I'm mixing up the Dereks. But anyway, his name is Derek something. But yeah, it's really good. But yeah, today, like, I listened to a creepy ass story about this woman who like levitated off her bed and started to talk in tongues. This is a nurse worker.
That's weird.
Seeing all of this. And this lady said something like, oh, I'm like floating again. And by the time like the nurse like turned around, she was dead. But like she heard her say that after she died. Anyway, just like creepy shit.
She just heard that part from the Between the Bird and Me song.
What part?
I am floating.
I don't know. This
I
is
am
Ants in the Sky. Yeah.
Maybe she was just listening to Between the Bird.
But they go to like the Chupacabra, the Mothman, who's like in all the legends. Yeah, the Mothman is like common occurrence and sighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I heard like recently, wasn't there something with the Mothman?
There's always like callings about him. People always call.
You ever seen the Mothman prophecies
with Richard Gere?
Yeah, dude.
I don't want
that phone call where it's like,
yeah,
that
dude. I was like 9 years old when I saw the movie. It's not even that scary. And I was
it's not.
Freaked the fuck out.
That's sick though, dude. Sick paranoia when you're a child.
Like Jeepers
Childhood
Creepers.
paranoia. Yeah.
That shit was. He's kind of like the Mothman.
Dude, what about The Sixth Sense, man? You're telling me that movie didn't freak you the fuck out?
I've still to this day, I've never seen that movie.
Wow, you're dumb. You should watch that movie.
Yes, you're a less intelligent person for not seeing that movie.
I
hate when people do that. Like you haven't seen a movie. Oh God, you haven't seen it.
You uncultured
it's
piece
a
of
classic.
shit.
Like
you're so stupid.
Traffic right there. Walk into it.
And it's The Sixth Sense.
All
movies.
Donnie Wahlberg's greatest movie ever.
Are you kidding me? You stupid idiot.
Danny, where's your gun?
3 strikes, you're out next time, Jason.
I've seen Lady in the Water with Paul Giamatti.
I'm like,
that's another M. Night Shyamalan movie.
They're pretty similar. So
wait, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
Dude, I heard Old sucks.
Scariest movie I've ever seen?
Yeah,
I don't understand why it's getting so much shit. Like, it's not a great movie, but it's as far as M. Night movies go, it's one of the better ones, I think. Like,
you saw it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
But yeah, wait.
Probably Begotten, I would say.
That's the scariest movie you've ever seen? What is that?
I think so. Begotten. It's like a
Event Horizon scares the shit out of me still. I don't know why.
Begotten is like it's a black and white like silent movie, and it's basically like it's like a biblical story, but it's just told from like this really fucked up perspective, and it's like I'm sure you guys have seen like stills from it on the internet and stuff because it's been used like everywhere, but like it starts out where the movie is like it's supposed to be a symbol of like God killing himself. So it's literally like this person that's like stabbing themselves and like ripping out like their insides and shit. And it's like a really
1990 movie.
Yeah, it's a really like artsy thing, but it's like one of my fucking. Yeah, that's probably the scariest movie I could think of just off the top of my head.
You gotta send me some of that shit because movies don't scare me now. Like, I got that all in my system when I was a child.
Anything David Lynch is like the shit, in my opinion.
stuff.
Especially for have you ever watched Twin Peaks, the show?
No, but I heard it was really good.
You should watch it. That's really good. He's got a lot of great movies too that like, I mean, it's not even like horror straight up, but a lot of the shit is like fucked up and
More
very jarring.
psychological.
And, yeah, it's good. I think that shit is a lot scarier to me these days than like, I don't know, like, you know, The Conjuring or something like that. The Conjuring's good, but I don't really like, I don't walk away being scary. Like, I'm thinking like weird shit right now. I'm just like, oh, I just saw, what's his fucking face? Will Arnett, not Will Arnett.
Patrick Wilson.
Will Arnett.
I wish it was Will Arnett.
They both kind of look a little similar.
Same hairline.
Yeah, you know, same like head shape. Like, yeah.
All
like,
right, Danny's gone. Let's talk shit about now.
What do you think is the scariest
Anyway.
movie you've ever seen?
I think Insidious was scary to me.
Is that the Darth Maul looking guy? I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm not trying to like. That's what
Yes.
I remember that one.
What the fuck
What's his
was
name? He's in all the scary movies. Is that?
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson as well, right?
He's Patrick
also
Wilson
in
is
that
also
movie.
in that.
I don't think I've seen.
What was the
Insidious.
demon? Really? It's good.
Oh my
I've
god,
seen
the
the Conjuring
demon
movies,
was
but I don't know
like
if I've seen
playing the piano.
Yeah.
But what creeped me out probably the most about that movie was like the fact that it was relating to and correlated to dreams and you like being stuck in this like hell in your
Right.
dreams. And I've had sleep paralysis so many times
hell
and like
yeah.
literally
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been
yeah.
like, I felt like I was going to die at one point in my life because something was like hovering over me.
Oh yeah,
So
Yeah,
that's
that
what
shit sucks.
my other band Warforged. Our whole record is about sleep paralysis. dreams. It's a concept record about.
So
that
when I
shit.
seen that movie and like how he was stuck in room to room and couldn't, and I was like, oh, that shit is terrifying.
Kinda spoke to you.
Maybe because I related to that.
Yeah.
That was like terrifying. And then there was this movie Oculus that was pretty creepy
Yes.
about the mirror.
Karen Gillian.
I don't think I've seen
Yes.
that.
And we started watching this movie. I forgot what it was called, but it was about a father passing away, and it was like this like rickety like farmhouse, and the siblings were like watching over him as he died, and all this creepy shit started happening. Like the priest in the area came and like started like levitating and floating and talking to them in tongues at one point. Anyway, shit that seems like it could happen in real life. That's what creeps me out.
That's fair.
So those are like my top ones I could think of right now. That movie we were watching that we didn't finish, we bought it on Amazon. Do you remember? It was the scary movie
What, the
about
gay
that
one?
farmhouse.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't think it's scary. To me,
Do you know what it was
The
called?
old
Or was
lady
in it?
floating scene was kind of. But other
oh,
than
it's
that,
an old lady floating.
lame.
I don't know. That shit creeps me out.
What was the movie called?
Do you remember?
Shrek or I don't.
Yeah, okay.
Shrek.
Shrek.
I can't
I think
remember.
I've seen that movie.
I'll tell you right.
No, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other scariest movies I've ever seen. I don't know, Bram Stoker's Dracula, where with fucking
Keanu Reeves is scary because of his accent.
yeah, but fuck yeah, Anthony Hopkins almost best Van
But
Helsing.
fuck yeah.
But fuck yeah,
She
but fuck
said-
Anthony Hopkins.
But
Somebody-
fuck it, Anthony Hopkins.
That Anthony Hopkins.
Peter Cushing
butt
is the
fuck.
number one Van Helsing in my opinion.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he fucking ripped at it.
Grandma
At
Tarkin.
acting. I'm trying to think of other like really scary movies I've seen. It's been a while since I've seen something that's like really fucked me up. But I'm trying to think. I really get into those Reddit stories and creepypastas and shit more than scary movies these days. So,
That's how I feel about the podcast I was telling you.
Yeah. Okay. Sam
That's what
listens
scares
to.
me.
She listens to some podcast that reads like creepypastas and stories like that we've listened to a few times. It's
You ever
pretty
check
good.
out, I think it's just called Lore
Yeah,
podcast. That's a
I've-
good one.
I've
where
heard that
he tells
before.
like real stories about different.
Remember when I
I've
was
never listened.
hyping up Hereditary and you guys were like,
Yeah,
okay.
that was a good movie.
That was really good.
You guys were like, okay,
I mean,
you hype up everything, my boss.
Yeah.
Just go to the fucking movies. I'll see it again.
Mr. Cry Wolf over here. What do you
And
expect?
then So then after, like, we watched the movie, and then afterwards, like, I look at these guys, and I wanted like their approval so bad.
I gave it to him.
I was like,
should have walked in there.
I was like, so what you guys think? And then Jason was like, he's like, that movie gave me so much fucking anxiety.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yes.
So tense.
And then Bill was like, it was good. It was a good movie.
And that's the thing. Like,
very nonchalantly, and I was like,
I wouldn't even say.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say I found it like. I mean, yeah, it's scary, but it's definitely, you feel more tense than you do scared in that movie.
It's a
At
big
least I
build-up.
did. Yeah, it's a great
Big
build-up.
build-up.
It's an awesome movie. But
lot
I was
of
just trying to think of like
misdirects.
times I've been scared or like I've thought about shit. I'm like, I hate this, and like, why won't it get out of my fucking head?
Like, okay, so speaking of like the like
I
Reddit,
got a good one too. But
you
no,
could
I'm
go
sorry.
first.
No, you go.
Okay, so like I got at one point in my life, I got really deep into like the Reddit dumps and like scary
Nice.
stories
Yeah.
off of the Reddit stuff.
Our no sleep and
then-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still go there
And that
sometimes.
like led me to like a really creepy website where it was like categorized like UFOs, Bigfoot, whatever. I got into the doppelganger category, and that was the most terrifying shit. I had to like, I removed
That's what Arcspire
myself.
writes about.
Yeah, I removed myself from years because
cool.
like these stories are so. I think that's one of the most horrific things that could happen to a human is like you see yourself or someone else sees you and you weren't there at the time. So it was like a bunch of stories that.
Have you seen that?
Mandela effect.
No, the fucking HBO show,
Yeah.
The Outsider. Have you watched that?
No, is
Oh
that
my
what that's
God.
about?
Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't we watch that?
We seen
Where they
like,
come from the lava?
No.
Okay, never mind. We watched one recently that
It's a
came.
series, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
series.
that's
it's with,
you're talking about that one on Netflix.
it's
Yeah.
with Jason Bateman. He's in it. It's based off a Stephen King book. It's on HBO.
Okay.
If you guys have it, it's a 10-episode miniseries.
Spoiler alert: Jason
you will
Bateman
fucking love
Okay, I'll check it out.
Guys,
I know what you're
like,
talking about. I've seen the
immediately.
previews.
You've seen it?
I seen the first like 2 episodes, and I was like,
Why
yeah.
did you just spoil
Why
it?
did you just? spoil
Because
it?
Jason Bateman dies in like the first episode, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh,
No,
great.
he dies in like the 4th episode.
You
Second
just
episode.
spoiled it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Is it really the 2nd episode?
Okay, can I say one of the creepiest doppelganger stories I
Yeah, wait.
read?
I want to know more about this. What the hell is this all about?
So one of the, and this is
Absolutely.
actually, I think this was a podcast I was listening to that called in this story. So it was a mom at home with her daughter, her younger daughter, who was like 6 years old, and she's taking her daughter a bath. And her daughter's in the bath, and she goes like the phone rings. She goes and answers the phone. It's her older daughter, who's like 24. And her daughter calls. She's like, "Hey, I'm at my boyfriend's. I'm staying here for the night," because he lived like an hour and a half away or whatever. She's like, "Okay, honey, like I'll see you in the morning," whatever. Hangs up the phone, goes back in the bathroom, starts, taking her daughter out the bath. And then she hears the front door open. And the only person who would have came in was her other daughter. So she grabs her daughter out the bathtub and she's like, "Go in the room right now." So they go in the room and pretty much like calls her daughter again. And her daughter's like, "Yeah, I'm at my boyfriend's." Like, "What do you mean?" They stayed like hidden in the room the whole time while whoever walked into the house was in the hallway till like 5 a.m. Just, Mom, I'm home. I'm
What
here.
the fuck?
Mom, where are you? And they were just hiding in the room, holding each other the whole time while this fucking like whatever was walking in the hallway. They never peeped out the door. But then eventually like it left or whatever and it.
What the fuck?
Right.
Terrifying.
That's one of the stories that fucked me up.
Could
Like,
be a lost kid, confused.
Fuck.
no, but she said it was her daughter's voice. She was like, "I want to see what it is," but she knew it's not my daughter. My daughter's not home. Like,
Or her daughter is an asshole and fucked with her heart.
Yeah, for real.
that's a
dude.
possibility, but
That's fuck
Yeah, that's
that.
freaky.
Ugh.
yeah.
What would they do if they had a gun in the house? I would have been like, "Yo, motherfucker, are you
Shot
my
the
daughter
poor
or not?
person.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head."
But if you had that feeling in your chest and to your core, would you look out the door and see what that was?
What feeling? The feeling
Like,
of like,
oh,
somebody is in
that's
your house
not
that
my
shouldn't be in
daughter.
your
Like,
house.
I don't even know what it feels like to have a daughter. Period.
Well,
so like,
okay,
I don't
let's
really
say
know.
You got a
Sam.
dog, it's the
Let's
same
say
thing.
Sam. She was staying in Florida,
Yeah.
and then she walked through. Like, you're like, what?
Yeah,
Did you-
I would immediately get out and I would grab the dog and I would be like, let's beat the shit out of whatever is there.
With the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, the dog's so scary. Anything is scary.
I'm such
that
a
thing.
chicken shit. I would stay in the room like,
Yeah. I might go out and see. That would freak me out. I'd probably
Yeah,
call
that-
like the
I don't-
cops or something.
I don't know. That doesn't really do it for me. You know, like
What?
the whole doppelganger thing.
what does it for you?
Like
Yeah, what's scary to
spirits.
you?
Spirits, like shit you can't see,
Yeah.
like like demons and all that.
What's a scary story you got?
Man, I got plenty of them, but
Give us
But it's
one.
like- well, all right, I'll give you one that I could just remember.
Off the dome.
So when I was younger, I was very clairvoyant, I guess you could say. So like if I would have a bad feeling that something was going to happen, it would happen, or I would think in my head like, hey, this is going to happen, and then it would happen, like just shit like that. So
Yeah.
one time it was my 12th birthday, and I woke up that morning and I had this weird feeling. I was like, man, something doesn't feel right. So I said a prayer, like, all right, look after me and my family. So go to a Christmas party that night. It's me, my dad, my brother, sister, my dad's girlfriend at the time. And on the way home, a car spins off on the highway, hits us. My dad veers into like under like a viaduct, and we crash into a wall. And like everybody in the car got like basically hurt, you know what I mean? Like my sister, she's like 4 years old, blood all over her face. My brother, scratches on his face. My dad's back got fucked up. His girlfriend's back got fucked up. I'm unscathed. And so like, the cops get there and shit, and like they're writing on the report, and they're asking me like how old I am, and then they're like, oh, it's your birthday. Like it was like fucking it was like 10 minutes into my birthday. So that's some scary shit.
That's
old were you?
creepy.
12. And that, I mean, I've had so many instances of that in my life. Like, there was this one Black Friday. I was like 18, 19. And, I get home. It's like 2 a.m. or whatever. And nobody's home. Like my dad's out, like playing a show or some shit. I don't know. Like he just wasn't home. I was living with him at the time. So nobody's home. So I get home and I can't like get to bed. So I'm like, I'm feeling weird again, So it's like 3, 4 a.m. now. I still can't get to bed. I'm just feeling uneasy. And then like the shower curtain in my bathtub falls down. Like, like sometimes that gets loose.
Yeah, the rod.
So that just falls down. And I'm like, okay, like now I'm officially freaked out. So I'm leaving. I'm going to go to
And I'm out.
I'm going to go to the mall. It's like Black Friday. I'm just going to go to the mall. I'm going to drive to the hip. So it's like, 4:30 a.m., whatever. I get to my car. As soon as I get to my car, before I can even open up the lever, I'm like, man, I feel really fucking weird right now. So again, I said a prayer, So then I get in the car, drive out, make a right turn. You know where that Bank of America and Sears is and all that shit by
Right.
Irving and Cicero
Yeah.
as you're going
Mhm.
west?
Yeah.
So you know
Okay,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
there's that one, the entryway into that lot.
Yeah.
As you're going west, like there's that long red light.
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So there's a red light there. There's a car right here, facing what would be south. So instead of just getting behind that car, I like went around it to be like right next to it, just so that I could like, I guess overtake it or whatever. And like literally as I turn left to go right to the right side of it, a Ford Explorer going like 60 miles an hour, dude, just fucking rams this thing, dude. Like just fucking drives right into it and drags it like fucking 50
Holy
feet in
shit.
front of me.
Oof.
Like, and I am like freaked the fuck out, dude.
Your car's fine.
I
Well,
wasn't
you're
in
in
the
the other
accident.
lane, yeah.
I would have been in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I would have got fucked up big time.
Yeah. But your car was like unscathed, right?
Right.
Like,
Because
yeah.
I went to the side of it.
Yeah.
So, dude, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I'm out, dude. I mean, I was young, dude. Like, had that happened to me now, I would have gotten out and assessed the situation, called the cops, like,
Mm.
holy shit, seen if anybody was okay. I was so fucking freaked out, dude.
Yeah, you just get the fuck out of there.
I just drove off. I was like, I'm just gonna convince myself that didn't just happen. Cause it's just so weird to like feel something like an energy that's like after you that's trying to like hurt you.
Oh.
And then,
that shit can be traumatic, like seeing some shit like that.
But I've had like shit like that happen a lot in my life. It's really weird. And I don't like telling anybody it because it's like, obviously it's, first of all, it's a long story and I'm a lazy person. So, like, I just don't want to like talk about this for 2 hours, but
fair enough.
Sure.
Got like, I
Also,
got
there's
stories
so many
for days with
people
this
who
shit.
don't believe in like paranormal stuff
Yeah,
or
that too.
other energies or entities.
I used to not.
Yeah.
I'm
And to
more
me,
open to
like,
it these days,
because I've
though.
had a lot of experiences like him, to me, like when I hear someone, no, I don't believe in that stuff. And when I realize, okay, I can't tell certain people certain things because they'll think I'm a nut job because like they don't believe in it.
Sure.
But to me, like, since I've experienced things, I'm like that, there's no way that's,
Or like
not
that,
existing.
that shit with like 311 that I've told you guys, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you see the number everywhere.
On some really,
It's just the embers of color of your energy.
dude,
everywhere.
on some really weird, on some really weird shit though, man. I mean, you could ask like,
Want to?
and I have people, I have
Alright.
people that can like vouch for this
And
shit
if
too,
you
man.
want more wine.
But like,
I'm good.
perfect
on
example,
this,
like
but thank you.
March 11th, 2011, that fucking tsunami in Japan that
Okay.
killed like 100,000 people.
Yeah.
March 11th, fucking a year and a half ago, that was when Rudy Gobert tested positive for COVID and then became like a fucking national thing. That happened on March 11th. You know, like just.
It's my mom's birthday.
Oh yeah, but her fucking mom's birthday. That tripped me out.
Bad luck.
Your favorite band is 311.
It's true.
Do you have
You've been to the 311
do you have a
cruise.
clean toothpick?
Emma
Can you
is
give me
the
that so I can feel like
color
Razor Ramon for the rest of this
of
podcast?
that song.
Razor Ramon.
Hell yeah.
What color you want? Blue.
All right, so
Yeah.
we didn't get to you though. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I don't know. One that scares me is Event Horizon. I don't know why, but that movie scares
What is
the
it?
shit out of me. Event Horizon.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's Sam Neill from like Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Hell yeah, he
sci-fi like
rules.
horror film. I think that's who's the director? Is it?
That's a scary movie.
Yeah. It's like a sci-fi horror film where the idea is this ship, the Event Horizon, has the ability to go through space by using like a black hole engine.
And Event Horizon is another word for a black hole.
Yeah, and essentially what happens is
So it's a Roman
the ship
ring.
does its thing, disappears. They don't know what happened to it. Eventually, it pops up like several years later, but they're not able to contact it, so they send out another ship to go find out what happens. And essentially, I mean, spoiler alert, but essentially, it went into another dimension that was essentially hell. And like there's a scene that's great where the crew they get to see what happened to the original crew, and it's complete chaos for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Like, it's an insane, very visceral scene. Like when you see the footage, you're like, holy shit. But overall, it's just so creepy. Like, it's the way it's set up, and like it's just the plot, like the set design is amazing throughout that whole movie, and like, I don't know, it's just got a really good look to it, and it just creeps you out. Like, you're always kind of on the edge of your seat with it, and it's just like you
I gotta
don't
watch
know.
it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up
Quite-
texting you
yeah.
guys for these movies.
These,
Yeah,
YouTube them.
that reminded
Jacob's
me
Ladder's
of
another
another
movie I
movie.
love.
That's a great movie.
That was a good movie, man.
Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
really good.
dug
Shit
that.
is awesome.
Did you ever see the remake or whatever?
No, I won't.
I refuse to watch
Yeah.
that. There's no way that's good.
No. Can't be. I've seen the extended cuts of like the
Oh, really?
OG, yeah, with like the deleted scenes and shit that are like nuts that they definitely should have kept. But those are on YouTube. You can like look them up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a great movie. Tim Robbins, dude. Shout out.
You seen the Light Tower yet?
The Lighthouse?
The Lighthouse?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah, I've seen it a few times, man. We've
Pretty
talked about it. I have that Willem Dafoe shirt,
Not the-
remember?
The Bill. I was.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. You've seen The Lighthouse, right?
He ain't talking to you. He ain't
thought he was.
talking to you.
When I looked up, you had your eyes on me, dude. So
Oh,
So I told him the first time I watched that movie, I was excited to watch it because it was Will Dafoe and Ed Pattinson.
Robert
And
Pattinson.
Robert. I didn't
Man,
say
you are
Ed.
bad with names.
Today I am
Love it.
because of the wine I'm drinking.
Yeah, Ed Pattinson, dude.
You know that guy Jeff
See that?
Pattinson.
Yeah, Jeff Pattinson.
Oh my God, that's so
Pattinson.
You see
disrespectful.
that chemistry that we have? She can't pronounce names. Just
No,
like
I
can't
get it
pronounce
now,
most
I get
American
it.
words.
Usually, you know I'm good with actors.
You can't pronounce
American.
American words. What other words you can?
Yeah, dude. I
What?
I bet.
got un traba molido estrimula.
Dude, that's
Pasfi. Estrumili. Trumali.
Bebecitos.
yeah. What was your line that was like that you would do in your Spanish class?
That one, dude.
Yeah,
Un traba molido estrimula trompasfi.
That's his own language.
yeah,
But it's convincing, right? Like,
yeah.
there's gonna be people that listen to this
Okay.
and be like, "What kind of
There's this
Peruvian
movie-
language is that?"
Which reminded me.
Hell yeah.
You
yeah,
seen
I've
it?
seen that. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great movie. It's a good low budget.
No, I have not seen.
Good
Trying.
at like that'll
Really
fuck
cool.
your mind.
Is it Transformers 2?
Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon.
That's what it's called.
No, Triangle. So basically a Bermuda Triangle type
Yeah.
thing, but it's a mind fuck of a movie.
Yes.
That it's as far man, it's hard to talk about without
Yeah.
ruining it. Like,
Sure.
bless you.
Thank you.
But I think that's on like Netflix or Amazon Prime or something.
I think
like
it's on
that.
Prime.
Yeah, that's a fun one to check out.
Yeah, I'm just,
Get high and watch that.
Yeah.
all right.
That'd be good.
Because you will like be like, oh,
Like what the fuck? Like
because
like-
what would you do in that situation? You would be like,
it's there's one movie similar to it. I'm drawing a blank on it, but it's Ethan Hawke's in it. But it's a similar concept where like time, like the plot and the time is like so fucked up, and by the end of it, you're like, how, what, why, like.
yeah,
But yeah,
those movies. Oh,
like
his
that.
movie Stir of Echoes creeped me out when I was a kid.
dude, that has one of the worst scenes ever, which is when the girl like loses the nail. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm good on that. Like, ooh,
And I had that on DVD for some reason.
really?
I think my dad, it was in our house, right? So anyway, that should just creep. I hate
Human
I hated
Centipede was
seeing the
fucked up
cover.
when I first saw that.
That's scary. It's just fucked
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
It's just
and they just got
stupid.
more and more fucked up. It's really stupid.
I
Yeah.
didn't
The
like
second
other
one
I didn't
is
watch.
like,
I tried watching the second one. I was like, this is too much for me.
I can't believe I
premise
finished
of
it.
it-
And I was like, I can never need to watch. Like, I never need to watch it again. I'm good. And the third one, I was like, I'm out. I'm like, I'm not going to even
Yeah.
bother. I
Oh
don't.
my God.
Good.
Okay, so I went through this like really creepy phase where I was just like, let me see, Googling like what's the most fucked up movies. And I watched this like Spanish movie. I have to figure out the name of it, but it was so fucked up. Like Human Centipede is fucked up, but this movie was basically like taking girls, and it was like this doctor who had a bunch of rich friends who like wanted to join this experiment with him. And basically what he would do is he would starve them, keep them in a cell, and like give them like liquids. And then he would slowly start like skinning them.
Ugh.
And to the point where he like his ultimate like feat was like a grand finale showcase of a girl that he skinned down to her flesh and bones. So it was just her on the
That's
table.
a Spanish film? A Spanish word?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was just her on the table, no skin, just bone, and like dying, but
Yeah.
still alive. So it was basically like, how much can we take from a person with them still being
Before-
alive and seeing their insides type of
oof.
thing. It was
Okay.
sick. It was disgusting.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
So
And they were all
rough.
like just paying money to come in and like
See
watch
this
it.
operation. Oof.
Isn't there some like European
Serbian
movie?
film?
A Serbian.
Yeah, that's the big one that everybody says is like
Not
one
a
of the,
fan.
I've never
Personally.
seen it. I don't want to see
I
it.
haven't seen it, but
I
I've
know
seen,
it's about.
I've seen a
I'm
scene
good.
in it.
Which
I've seen the
I
scene.
mean,
There's kids in
There's
it,
a
right?
scene- the scene,
Yeah.
with the,
Yeah.
the scene with the baby.
yeah, that's like basically the end. Yeah,
It's just kind of like one of those movies that's like, this isn't even
shocking
like-
just for shocking
yeah,
sake, and it's not
the plot's not
that great. Yeah.
Yeah, the acting's definitely not great either. It's just like,
That was a period of time. that was
Spoiler
dark for
alert.
horror movies.
yeah, it was just
Spoiler
like,
alert.
you know, they were trying to be, it was
The
just like
shock
edginess,
value, yeah.
very, very edgy
Shock.
shit.
Yeah. So there's like a scene in the movie where like a baby gets fucked.
They don't show it though.
They show the
It's
shit
That's
out
like
of it.
that
right.
show, They, Us, the new Key, or Jordan, no, it's not Jordan Peele. It's, what's her name?
Yeah, Us
What
was
movie?
Jordan Peele.
Yeah,
No,
but I don't think you're
it's
talking
not.
about that.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that. I'm
There's
talking
no child
about
fucking in
the.
that
I'm talking about the Thriller series. Who was it?
thriller series.
Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
It's a good one.
That movie's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
That movie's funny as fuck. Paul Rubens.
Dude, you know what else is
Paul
scary
Rubens
as
is
fuck?
in that?
Yeah, in the movie.
Dude, you know what else is scary as fuck?
What?
Blade 3.
Yeah,
Fucking
definitely.
Dracula.
Not at all.
That's the one with Ryan Reynolds.
The one where what's his name won't even open his fucking eyes at the CGI on at the end.
Yeah, it's called Them. It's an Amazon
What's
Prime
Them?
series. But yeah, it's basically about like racism in the 50s and like moving to this black family moves to an all white neighborhood
Oh, yeah.
that
that's
they just torture them and there's like deep dark shit,
fuck?
but it's like more than the racism in the neighborhood. It's like deep psychological. It's crazy. But one of the
Them?
scenes, they like put a baby, spoiler alert, they put a baby in a pillowcase and they like
Start.
around the whole room and they like
They're
bang each
smacking
other
it?
with it.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
until you see blood until the baby dies.
Jesus,
wow.
that's horrendous.
That is
Yeah.
brutal.
Thanks, Amazon. Thanks,
Back
Jeff
up.
Bezos or whoever runs your.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I remember when Amazon
Texas,
was like,
but
when
go
my
on.
grandma worked for the Glenside Public Library, and she was like, I could get you any book on Amazon.com. I said, wow, Grandma, that's pretty crazy. Now look how far we've come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that nuts? Like that used to be all it was.
Yeah, just books.
It was just all
A to
book
Z.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts, man.
You can still get books.
I know. I get a lot of books on Amazon. Most of the time I get
I
books.
don't know how to read, so I've never had to buy a book.
Do you not read at all? Do you read at all? You read sometimes. I got you to read that
Bullshit.
House of Leaves, remember?
Yeah. I mean,
That book was dope.
that's like my prized achievement as an adult reading that book.
Yeah, it's a great book.
I think the only other book I've read in its
one with the
entirety
caterpillar.
was the Stone Cold Steve Austin autobiography.
Sounds
Good
awesome.
one.
That
That
sounds
sounds
awesome.
worth it.
Really?
That's worth it.
I read Rick Ross's biography.
Oh,
gay.
even more worth it.
I read David Lynch's. I read a bunch of shit the last couple of years. I've stopped though. I should pick it up again.
I've been
Think
trying to
I've
read
read-
Children of the Matrix all over again because that was like a good read. It's what Planetary Duality is completely based off of.
Oh,
Wasn't that
David Icke,
I thought that was what that
reptilian people
yeah,
rule
yeah.
the world. You know,
Who ruled the world? Reptiles.
where's that from?
It's
Is it
Beyonce.
Kanye West?
Oh, it's Who Run the World? Reptiles.
That's Beyonce?
It's Beyonce.
Yeah, it's
Who
Beyonce.
run this mother?
That new Kanye
So-
West is fucking awesome, dude.
George
I think
Bush
it's
don't
so
care
good.
about black people.
Yeah, he's right.
I'm gonna say this.
He's right,
Myers
dude.
next to him.
I love that new Kanye though.
You know what's funny, man? Like I've listened to that album 3 times, and the first 2 times I listened to it while going to sleep. So like you know like in what's it called? There's a word for that, osmosis, where like you listen to something as you're sleeping, and you absorb it, and then like the next day you just without even you're like where the fuck.
Like subliminally put it.
Yeah, and then like you listen to it again, and then you're like, oh fuck, I've listened to this before. I just don't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the third time I listened to the Kanye West album was after I listened to it in my sleep the first 2 times.
Mhm.
It's kind of weird.
You're all set for it.
Yeah,
I think it's sick.
His new one?
it's all right.
Yeah. I think it's really good.
It's all right.
I think it's nuts.
It's definitely
I think
better
it's
than
really
the
good.
new Drake album. That album
Yeah,
sucks.
it's
and then,
way better than that.
and then
new
that
Drake
Kanye
album.
West cousin album that you showed me, I didn't like it.
Oh, I liked it. That Baby Keem album that came out today. I thought it was good.
You gotta listen.
Kendrick Lamar's cousin.
You gotta listen. What's his name?
2 different people.
Man, dude, my brain is so
Schoolboy
shot.
Q.
No,
I know you like him. And Baby Keem did production on that record you like.
Schoolboy
by him.
Q is a shit though.
Yeah. Baby Keem did a bunch of production on
Boldy
that
James. There you go. That's like my new favorite.
album. Oh, really? You
rapper.
have to send me a link.
I think I did.
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Send that link.
Yeah, do it again, man, because you definitely did not. You just told
Bo
me to send
Jackson.
you a
You
link.
on the show all the
This is his
time.
new album.
Just in the background. I like
And I
this.
think
Can I
It's
just
awesome.
make the background?
Yeah, I love it.
His other album is the price of
So good.
the price of tea in China.
The Price of
That's
Existence by fucking All Shall Perish.
the price
Like
is
Jim Jones
Yeah.
when he raps, he's
Price.
just like, "We born to die. We
yeah.
are."
I think
So I get high, just like I want to fly to the moon.
Hey, do you
And he always does this background shit.
oh yeah. So a lot of people don't know this, but Arisa can freestyle.
Yeah, better than you.
Better
I
than
believe
you?
that.
Not better than me, but when you got her liquored up a little bit,
Can you guys do a battle on our show real quick? Couples battle.
only
We've only done one in our backyard.
only if she kicks it off.
Yeah, do it, dude. Can you do it? Yeah, hell
I'll
yeah.
do a short one.
Yeah, get his
That's
ass.
pretty good.
It's probably what
for you.
I usually go with.
I think it's gonna be. I'm very.
I think she's
excited.
gonna wreck you, Danny.
I'm so glad you guys are down, dude.
We'll see.
Jason, set up your drums real quick. Get a beat
Yeah,
going.
someone give me a beat. Someone give me like a beat.
What kind of beat you want?
Just like
We'll do
What's
the
the
lighter
tempo?
beat.
What's
We'll
the
do
tempo?
that.
hip hop backyard shit. Little Danny about to smack you on your fanny. You want a little Sammy? You ain't the fucking Manny. You want to go here, but your bitch saying nanny. You need to go and wipe your fucking fanny like I said. Shit, you dead. Get this bread up on your head and I'll smack you.
Dude, you are fucked. She's so much better than you.
I don't even know what it is. That was
She's
really
so much
fucking
better than you.
stupid. He could be.
You don't know how many times we've heard him rap. He's so fucked right now.
Do you want that same beat? Do you want a different beat?
That
What
was
do
a
you want?
practice round.
My heart's beating so fast right now.
Oh, dude. So good.
What the fuck is it? This ain't Blink 182.
We have
man.
slow it down.
All right. All right. Give me something.
What do you want?
This is like what you were doing for her. All right, there we go. All right.
You didn't do that for me.
All right.
Danny needs the leg up, as you can tell right now, as he's stalling.
Here we go. Here we go. All right.
And he's done.
2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8, and 8 plus 8 is 16. 32. I don't know you. 32 plus 2 is 64. 64 plus 64 is 128. That's great. 128 divided by 4 is possibly 30 something.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Damn, dude. Sick math rap, but what is... Yeah, you won.
What a math
Arisa
rap.
won.
And I still sucked. That was the funny part.
That was
Good job,
vastly
baby.
better. Vastly
Yeah,
better.
I thought it was good.
Good job.
Yeah, it
But
was
we're
great.
fine.
Thank
Next
you
time
guys,
we're on,
man.
we're
That was
gonna
awesome.
have some shit prepped.
Yeah, we'll get some...
We're doing
she
cipher.
I'm just
finally
glad
got
he
her
didn't try
revenge
to just rhyme
because
the
we've-
same word like
we've
he
definitely
normally
rap
does
battled
and can.
2 times, and the second time was in the hammock in your backyard, and I embarrassed you in front of the both of us.
No, you did.
I find that hard to believe.
I think
What
we're
happened?
like, now we're 2-1. Probably.
Yeah, good job though.
I always say I'm going to smack you on your fanny.
Nice.
It's so funny.
Way
Danny.
to
fanny.
calling
actually
card, I
stunt
get it.
on me in front of an
Danny, you're
audience.
uncanny.
Who are some of your favorite hip hop artists?
Danny, you're uncanny. You think you're the manny.
See, you got.
But you ain't really like that. You like the nanny.
See, once you gas her up, then you start.
But you should
You start
really
seeing
don't
her-
get the tanny.
You start seeing her true
Because you
colors,
look like a ghost.
and then she does this for the next 4 hours. Makes you want to go to bed early, kind of situation.
That's
So,
funny.
Eminem, obviously.
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
Cuddy. Love Cuddy.
Yeah. Dude,
Paul.
the song he's on that new Kanye West is awesome.
I bet.
Yeah, you should listen to it.
He's incredible. I've seen
Yeah.
him live, I think, like 3 times. And I think I've cried every time.
Nice.
Because he connects so well.
Yeah.
with the
I've cried at a
audience.
couple shows.
Yeah.
I've never seen him though.
He's great.
Mm-hmm.
I love Drake. I'm not going to lie about
You like that new Drake?
I haven't listened to him lately.
CLB?
I don't like the heart. Like when he did the heart on his hair, I was like,
boy.
why do you don't have to try that hard.
She's
right?
that's very
Like,
weird.
come on.
She's offended by all the pregnant emojis. on his album cover.
I don't really get that. I think it's kind of cool, but then I'm just like, this is like, it's like Drake trying to make this, like, literally his album cover is like a series of different pregnant woman emojis. Yeah.
I thought someone was texting him that. That's why I was like, oh, who's saying that?
The album's called Certified Lover Boy.
Oh,
and it's just like a shitty cover. It's like him trying to do this like artistic thing, but it's like, Drake, why is he even trying to do that? Yeah. It's like,
and the beef with Kanye, like whatever they have going on is weird.
I have not paid attention to any of it.
I didn't always beef.
But it's just
Kanye.
like, I like this new Kanye record because I feel like it's a good reflection of how like he really is as a person. He's just nuts. You know, he's bipolar, obviously. But it's like so cool because he's so honest on his albums. And it's like, you're never going to get another record like that. You know what I mean? Like other than from him, in my opinion. And I think it's really good besides that. But yeah,
I need to listen to it.
It's cool.
But I will say this, like Kanye is like a mad genius.
Yeah.
In his own, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I respect his art a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too. Regardless of he has this like little manic shit. But whatever, like at the end of the day, what he does, he gets followed. People like follow and pay into it and buy in. And he has fans, like diehard fans that for real love it. There's like some goodness always rooted in things he does. I feel like he's just misunderstood.
Yeah, I think he's misunderstood. I think he's made probably some big mistakes.
Yes, a lot
over the years.
A lot, yeah.
But I don't know. It's just cool to see that record because it's really I think it's really honest for him, you know, and like I don't know. Like I'm listening to I listened to a few songs off that Drake record. I'm like, I don't even know I just couldn't connect with them. And then, like, I didn't really feel like they were that like catchy either, I guess. Like I've definitely heard songs from him before where I'm like, this is good. Like Hot Like Bling. And then like when Erykah Badu did that cover of Hot Like Bling, which was really sick.
Bill, what's your favorite hip hop artist? Is it Lil Wayne or
Little Dicky?
Yeah, I gotta watch that second season of his show, man.
It's good. It's really good.
The Carter too?
Dave.
Yeah, Dave is so good.
I like Dan Lasac and Scoobius Pip.
Scoobius Pip.
Scoobius Pip?
Who is that?
Scoobius Pip.
I don't know who that is.
It's not really like kind of hip hop, but it's like spoken word. Like Scoobius Pip is like a spoken word artist.
Okay.
And then Dan Lasac is like a producer, more or less, and like they came together and they did an album that's fucking phenomenal. Like I love it. It's really good. It's one of those ones that at some point we'll have to do.
I would like to listen.
They're gonna throw you off that you'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And why do you like it? And I can't really tell you why, but like
you have to forward that to me.
It was funny. Yeah, it's weird stuff because it's like I said, it's mostly spoken word, but like the production of it's cool. Like I am intrigued by it because it's just like, how do you get like
religious?
No, not religious. It's just he's not really like
Being as an Ocean, dude. Remember?
Oh, that was oh boy.
There's this really sick Christian metalcore band called Being as an Ocean, and their whole first album is like the singer just does these like gospel poems. I don't like that one, but the next record is really sick because they got this dude from Britain who's like an amazing singer. It's good.
Why don't we do that one?
Yeah, we did do that one. That was the one we did. The good one.
That was the good one.
Yeah, I love that record. I think it's so good.
Because that had a bunch of fucking talking parts on it,
That shit was bad. Yeah. But like the shit before it was worse.
even worse?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Alex, for not making us do that one.
You're right.
Is Creed Christian?
Oh, yeah.
Because when I found that out, my mind was blown because I loved Creed.
Did you?
Like,
What's your favorite Creed song? My Own
With
Prison?
arms wide open.
That's everybody's.
No, mine is My Own Prison, dude. And I said,
Or Faceless Man.
should have been dead on a Sunday morning.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys remember that? It's from the first record.
The best record.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah,
I
Creed does. Creed does
I
slap
found that
for
out
real.
like
They are sick.
3-4 years ago. Like, oh, you mean that Christian band? I'm not listening to that. I was like, what?
Oh, really?
It's not. Yeah,
They are Christian though, big time.
because my
I
uncle
didn't
like
really get into Creed.
I
Yeah,
loved
that's fair.
Creed.
Fine.
Yeah, you were too busy listening to
Way
Death
too
Spell
cool.
Omega when you were 6. I forgot, man.
Not even. I was listening to Big Timers around that time.
Yeah.
Big timers.
These three black guys that were all blinged out.
Did you like?
Yeah.
Did you like D12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple
my
pills.
man, my man. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I bet you like that song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
I love that
Or,
song. That's like one of my favorite songs.
That's awesome.
He's like, I said I was gonna say something. He's like, say it. He's like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it, but
Dude,
We were young when that came out. I was in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Saliva, fucking
click, boom, motherfucker.
finger 11.
Nice,
one of my
if I
favorite bands.
faded it. Oh,
And then let's fucking-
good song too, by
For
the
real,
way.
man, like Weezer and Hoobastank.
Weezer's my
That Figure
shit.
11 song
Thing.
is the shit, and that first album
Yeah.
was good too.
I love that album.
What was that one?
It's a great space.
Fear Factory.
Despite all my rage, I'm still.
Jesus
Smashing
Christ,
Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Island Park, dude. Come on.
I like Tonight a lot more.
That's a good one.
And the song that the Contortionist covered, the 1985
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
That Contortionist cover's so good. That's a band I've seen and cried live. Is
Man,
the
I'm trying to think
Contortionist.
of other bands in that era that were like one-hit wonders for that like alternative genre.
Pumpkins definitely not.
Well, not the Pumpkins, but I mean, obviously not.
Definitely.
But what wasn't there like it was Saliva, and there was another band that sounded like Saliva.
I mean, take your pick. Tonic.
No.
Just listen to like a bunch of this
Soil?
today.
No, not Nickelback.
Cold.
No,
Shine Down.
Shine
Nah.
Down's a good one.
We gotta be getting warmer.
no.
I don't know. Seven Dust.
Candlebox.
Seven Dust. Perfect
Whoa.
example.
Like Saliva.
Somewhat.
They're way better than Saliva.
Dude,
I
Seven
see the
Dust
connection you
crushes
make, though.
Saliva.
I see the connection you
Yeah.
make, Danny.
POD.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
POD?
Yeah, yeah.
POD.
They were a Christian band, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah.
POD was all right.
I like
Little
that
Timmy,
band.
he was only 12. He was given the world with every chance to excel.
has
then he
anyone
died.
ever listened to
I
Classified?
should have stole that rap.
Saxified?
Classified?
Classified.
He's a Canadian rapper.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of
Oh,
him.
okay.
Probably
Is he
'cause
sick?
it's
Informer.
classified.
No, Snow. That's
Yeah,
good.
Snow's dope. I've
Good
never
rapper.
heard of Classified, though. You like him?
Yeah, he has a really good song, and
Yeah.
it feels like Christian-y almost,
Okay.
but like it's still super dope.
I like some Christian shit in rap. I don't mind it as much in hip hop as I do.
You know, I don't.
In metal, it's weird, and you gotta admit it is kind of weird. Like,
Unless you're ex-toll.
yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like everybody, like when you think of like, okay, what's the most cred Christian band?
X-Toll,
Duh,
by
no
far.
shit. But we all see that's like pre-programmed in your brain and in my brain, dude. And I guarantee you, probably in a lot of other guys' brains that we know that it's like,
In
oh,
our-
they get the pass.
in
But you
our,
know,
like,
like
tier
everybody,
of thinking.
when you see a Christian metal band, the first
they,
thing
like,
you think is like,
brutal?
oh, this is another Christian metal band. You know, it's like there's its own stigma attached to it. I feel like, aside from just the fact that it's like
See,
a religious
personally,
thing.
I feel like there's a lot of like there's one recently that's been on the radio.
A Christian band?
It's a gospel-y song. It's like she says Lord at one point,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the rest
yeah.
of the song could be like taken as like just having faith in yourself.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
So like, anyways, it's a beautiful song. And then I like realized she said Lord, and I was like, oh, but I was like, still, that's
Yeah.
dope as fuck. That's like good song.
Brockhampton does that shit all
Okay.
the time. Like the Lord references and stuff like that. It's interesting, but I feel like in metal, like in hip hop, I think it makes more sense. And like, I think, I don't know. I think I like it more in hip hop than I do in metal.
It makes more
personally.
sense with hip hop because for like obvious reasons, like you're talking about like
'Cause the
real life
lifestyle.
issues and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
it's easier to tie faith in with that shit than like fucking.
Then Glenn Benton with an upside down,
sci-fi
an
fucking,
upside down
like-
cross branded into his forehead or some psycho
Right,
shit. You
right.
know, like
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
for
guy.
some reason it's less corny when it's like, you know, it's coming from someone who needs the Lord.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
They need the Lord. They
Another
need
thing is like, you know, it's a hip hop or a soul or whatever fucking, you know, genre. You're hearing what the person's saying. It's like inspirational
Yeah.
lyrics. Metal, it's like you're not paying attention to the lyrics. You're paying
Yeah.
attention to the music and the vibe that the vocals
Yeah.
are giving you.
Some
You know,
kids
that's
like
why I
the
like
fucking inspirational metal
X-Toll so
lyrics,
much,
though, like
man.
August Burns Red and shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, duh. A ton of kids love that stuff.
August Burns Red is actually Christian, like
Yeah,
100% Christian. They're
Yes.
not like on some Azalea dying shit.
no,
Interesting.
yeah.
They're a good
They're not on
band.
some ass I like dying shit. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not yet at least.
August Burns Red's sick, dude. Like their old
You
stuff. Their old stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
When Empires came out by Animosity, August Burns Red released
Messengers, the second record.
No, what was the first one they released?
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with the
I
band.
forget what it's
It
called.
was like a red album cover, right?
Nope. It was like a collage album cover. Are you thinking of Constellations? That was the third
Maybe.
record they put out.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
Dude,
I don't want to talk about my
Do you
flair.
like Extol?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I feel like you'd really like Extol.
Why do you
Probably
feel
not.
like Bill would really? Why do you feel like he would? Because you do.
Explain it right now.
Okay, the guitar.
I'm just curious. I'm not saying that as like a dig by any means. I just want to know.
I understand Bill's like super picky with his shit, but they have
Not really picky.
very peculiar and creative guitar riffs that the Faceless bites off of. Faceless is bitten off of Extol a lot,
Yeah, I know.
and Extol is like more like late 90s. That was their like they started in like
Early
97,
2000s, late 90s.
and then they capped out around like 2004.
they came back and did an album.
And they came back and did it, but literally they released like 4 albums from like 97 to 2004.
Okay.
Very Christian band. Like you can understand some of the lyrics, whatever. The guitar riffs are insane, dude. Like for that time period, nobody was doing that shit. Very like weird. Like I don't know, like who would you compare them to?
It was like it's almost like a kind of like a cynic vibe, close to that, but way like heavier and
Think like-
not and like
Think like okay, you like Martyr. Do you
no
like Martyr?
way.
Hear me out.
Bill doesn't fuck with Martyr either.
This is a
but-
terrible reference.
That's crazy because you
Bill,
should
you
fuck
said
with
you
Martyr.
weren't into heavy metal
Yeah,
at
he
all,
doesn't
and you
know
know
shit
everything
about
they're
this
talking
thing.
about.
I don't.
All right, do you like
thought
I know
thrash?
everything he's
He
talking about.
knows.
Do you
I
like
don't
thrash?
know.
talking
Do you
about.
like thrash?
I know of it.
Do you like thrash?
I'll listen to it if it's
What
on.
thrash band do you like?
What do I like, Jason?
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't know any thrash that Bill likes. I've never heard Bill say
Somebody
he liked.
call Tom.
Have
for
you
me.
ever say? I've never even heard Bill say he likes a Metallica song.
So this is the
Let's
same
take a-
feeling. So like I eat my steak medium rare, and Arisa gets hers well done. So we went
Do
to
you
this.
really?
We went to this fucking. We went to
Wow,
Chicago
cool. I
Steakhouse where
respect
like the
that.
steaks were like fucking $85 a la
you.
carte each, and she wanted to get hers well done, and it was like pulling hair trying to tell her to get it at least medium.
Why?
And well,
At that point, just go to Burger King. What are you doing?
right.
Well,
What are you
no,
doing?
I
So
was
this,
gonna.
but this is the
Ruining
same.
the
This is the
flavor.
same thing that I'm getting with you right now. It's like, how come you're not?
I was
hearing
gonna
me out,
get-
man?
let her
You
do
would
what the
love
fuck she
Extol.
wants to
Thank
do.
you.
No.
Like
Because this,
Thank
I
you.
hate that shit.
because this is a fucking democracy.
Because
man.
I don't want to. I've had pink meat, right? And it's made me want to throw up. So why
Yeah,
would
if
I
it's not
want
your
to like
thing, then don't
eat
eat
something
it.
I don't like?
Yeah.
But it's
Trust me,
disrespectful. What?
I'm a
I
giant
have
picky
preferences.
eater
Put
myself.
A1
I
on
get
it
it.
too while you were
Thank
there.
you.
What's going on?
Yeah. Put some ketchup on it.
It's
while you're at it.
disrespectful. What are you,
ketchup on it.
Tony Soprano?
Yeah.
It's fucking disrespectful.
wait, how am I-
Carmella.
This is coming from your fucking hot dog
Mr.
and
Picky
ketchup eating
motherfucker
ass.
over here.
Yeah.
It is. He is right. I won't eat ketchup on a hot dog.
But you know what?
That's
It's-
disgusting.
Jeez, you put a
This
little bit
is
too much
what-
pepper on the fucking.
It's
Taylor
your
won't eat
taste
it.
buds. Why does a motherfucker give a fuck about my taste buds?
I don't know, but Danny has got a hard on about both of ours apparently. So
Yeah, because he used to get on me for only eating cheese pizza. Like, you don't
me
like
too.
cheese.
I only eat cheese pizza for
Thank
the most
you.
part. I've branched out in recent years.
I'm gonna get
but
on you later for that.
I
Little,
still go for just
But now
cheese.
you like it. Now
Did you
he,
have
now
just
he,
cheese tonight?
yeah.
A little
Now he
hip-hop
only
this
gets
year.
I didn't know
Except-
Coal-Fire even did just cheese pizza.
Remember that
So you
shit?
got- you got
Yeah.
plain cheese pizza at Coal-Fire?
Yeah,
Damn.
but it's you know what, Coal-Fire kind of sucks in my opinion.
Yeah.
Illuminati.
Well, if you're going
I think
to
you had a bad
Coal-Fire,
experience with
you
it.
should
It is
be-
good.
Like Coal-Fire,
I've had it
It's-
twice.
Coal-Fire is not
Two
good
different
for,
locations.
All right,
Damn.
Coal-Fire is not good for a plain cheese pizza. I would
But it's
never
not-
recommend that.
It's my preference. I like
Of
other
course.
Better off going to
No,
fucking
I
Chuck E.
respect
Cheese's for that.
But no, you don't go to
like Giordano's
Have you ever
is
been to
better than
Pequod's?
Coal-Fire.
Have you ever
Yeah,
been to
I
Pequod's?
think that's overrated
Yeah.
too.
Pequod's
do
is
you?
overrated.
I love Pequod's.
So-
I came around on
Illuminati's all
Pequod's.
day.
Illuminati's,
Loses my shit. I do
Lavella,
like
Giordano's.
La Villa, hell yeah! I used to deliver
Villa,
to
dude.
there, dude.
Hell
Villa's
Back
yeah.
in the
Villa?
day.
Wait,
Villa
what would
Pulaski
you
and,
would deliver there?
Addison.
Oh yeah,
To
I would
what?
deliver cookies,
Yeah,
wedding
I'll check it
cakes
out.
for the banquet hall that was
Oh,
attached to it.
shit.
Yeah. I used to work for an
So I went to
Italian
St.
bake-
Viter right down the street. So all of our like
Oh shit! Okay,
parties were always there.
nice.
My
Okay,
uncle got married there, I think.
that's awesome.
At his reception.
Yeah, I worked for a bakery called Il Giardino del Dolce. It was an Italian. It was an Italian
Oh,
dessert
shit.
bakery, and like
Well, the Gira, the
you know when you go to
You should have said that.
I got fired for going on tour. Yeah, I am serious, but it was worth it. Yeah. But yeah, I used to deliver to La Villa, and the dude that worked there was such a fucking asshole.
Oh, why do I believe that?
One of the dudes was it was ran by like a family, and like the mom was so sweet, and whenever I would get her, she would no, they weren't coked out. Like Tomatoes was the one.
They were Italian.
It snows over here, but right, boys.
Big time Italian. Yeah, they're all Italian.
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's not Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, right. Feels so energizing.
Yeah,
pizza.
dude. That was a weird time in my life, man. I was, yeah.
But you had good pizza.
Yeah.
Did you ever just snag a slice?
Absolutely. Yeah, I used to bring pizzas back to our bakery, and we would eat them for lunch and shit from there.
I was telling Arisa the other day about my little gift to the band and Chuck. Remember fucking...
Oh, like 7 years ago or whatever?
Yeah, when
we used to work at
Lou
Old
Malnati's
Job.
feast.
Dude, that was the best. We did it
We
twice.
showed up, and it was like a business Lou Malnati's, and we looked like shit and scum, and like, all walked in with death
It was
metal
like
shirts.
One on
it was like a
skate?
$450 bill, and like it was like that scene in Goodfellas where like the lady had to like come by me. She's like, I just want to let you know that it's gonna be $450. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That's nuts. That's how much it got up to. I didn't realize it was.
Dude, I told
You were
her
ordering
Well, we
pizzas.
remember because we went to there,
everybody
and
got
then we did it
wings.
in Oak Park.
We had drinks
Remember?
too.
Yeah.
We had
That's
drinks.
the one we
Yeah.
went to.
And then
Okay.
me, Nate, and Franco went to the bookstore across the street. We went to the book table.
yeah.
And there's
That
a
was
record
the
place
shit.
right there too.
Yeah. There's a few record
So
stores
good.
up and down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we
miss
went.
those
Okay,
days,
so
man. That was
have you guys
awesome.
ever had the
Simpler times.
chocolate, the melted chocolate chip cookie
Yeah. Bazooki.
dessert from
Yeah, hell
Illuminati's?
Oh yeah, I've
Fire.
had that.
That's the shit.
He never
fire.
had it till recently, and
I
I
had
kept
it.
telling. So recently,
I had it.
you had it before then, because
Yeah.
you were acting like you never had it.
He was just trying to
Sometimes-
I
impress
was
you.
craving it, and then once he ate it, he's like, "Okay, I can see why you're craving this." I'm like, I thought you
Yeah,
never had
totally.
it before. What your reaction?
Yeah. I'm
Like you have
pretty
to
sure I had it.
you have to validate the craving. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, and he did, and I
Yeah.
was like, "See,
Yeah, that shit
Yeah, it
does
was
sound
fucking-
good. I
it
could
was
go for one of those
tasty.
right motherfucking now for real.
yes."
I don't
Lou
take-
Malnati's is so good. I live by the OG Lou Malnati's, like the first location
Which
on
one?
Lincoln.
Oh, that's
On
cool.
Lincoln Avenue.
Okay.
Me and Sam, our apartment's like 5 minutes from there.
You know why I love Illuminati so much? So this is a short side story. My mom's
And it's good.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
My mom's ex-boyfriend, so circa like when I was like 6 years old till I was like 13 or
Okay.
even maybe 15, honestly.
Sure.
My kind of stepdad, my mom's ex-boyfriend, his whole family worked at Illuminati's. To the
Oh,
point
fuck.
where like his dad has a plaque on the wall, like of his
Oh.
like
Wow.
His
Which
name was
one-
his
was
name
it-
was Frank Lincoln.
Oh shit. Okay.
Judy and his brother was a bartender, Mario. Judy is
Oh.
a server. She's like 70. I'm sure she's still serving because she never stopped working. But Frank was one of the first bartenders ever there, which was
Okay.
his dad, his stepdad. So like his pictures on the wall in there. So anyway, we were there all the time.
Oh shit.
cool.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
up as a kid, I was always sitting at the bar with a kitty cocktail,
nice.
a cookie
That shit's
dessert,
good.
and pizza. And I was like,
Nice.
Kitty
so
cocktail.
for me, it's like a good feeling in there.
Yeah.
I love Illuminati.
And that is that's my favorite deep dish too.
Yeah.
Over Pequod's for sure. But I do
I like
love
their thin
Pequod's.
crust though.
Oh, their thin crust is
That's
good
what
too.
I like.
I agree. It is good.
I want to go back to Pequod's and give it another chance. I've eaten there like 3 or 4 times.
We'll go to
Every
the
time
OG
I'm
one. It's up by
underwhelmed.
me in Morton Grove.
Not the
We'll
one
go
on
up there.
Webster?
Not the one on Webster. We'll go to like the Shack one, dude, where it's like
Yeah.
a dive bar up in there.
Dude, that should be the
Looks
double
cool.
date
You
we
went
do.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
King
Should do that.
We'll go there and then go to Baha'i and then go to the beach or some
that
shit.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But we gotta do that soon before fucking it gets
Yeah,
cold.
we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
And we'll bring the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Leo has a puppy date tomorrow. He's gonna be very
Nice. So does our dog as a puppy date.
Oh,
We don't know. I think we're taking him to Jackson Bark again or
okay,
something like
cool.
that.
He
Yeah.
loves it there too.
Oh, yeah.
Does he get along with other dogs when he's there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Other
good.
dogs just like follow him. He like sometimes he wants to hang out with other dogs, but then he like is like okay. He gets over dogs kind of fast sometimes.
That's how Leo is.
Every
I
time,
feel like they
every
would get
time
along.
Leo takes his shit, he gets a red rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
It's a
Jing
boner
only gets
every
Jing only gets a red rocket when there's like a lot of people around.
So
And,
I've
like,
been
just, like,
I've
he's
been like
getting all the pets and
a
he's like,
single
"Ah."
mom to Leo until I met Danny. So the red
Yeah.
rocket thing, every time you take a shit, I'm just there like,
Disgusted.
all right.
Yeah. He's proud of himself.
I don't know
It's
why
a
it is-
territorial thing for some dogs too.
Every time it's weird.
It is weird.
If anybody gets near this shit, I'm gonna fuck it.
Yeah. I don't know. Django.
Yeah, they would get along though.
Oh, they would. Django would love Leo. Oh my
Leo
God.
would
The
love
yin and
Django.
yang. Black and a
Yeah.
lighter colored dog.
Yeah.
My big old bear boy. He's so sweet, man. I love that dog.
Dude, I get so like
He was
I-
sick when we brought him up to the lake house, dude. I
Yeah.
was so sick to have him there.
it's so because I've never had a dog, but I've always wanted a dog. So like
Yeah.
now that I have one, like in my like adult years, you know what I mean?
It's so sick.
It is, and
You
like
can do
it's-
whatever you want with the dog. Like, we
dude,
take him
I talk to him
everywhere.
like he's a human. Like I just like all
Me
day,
too.
like just because I mean I've been off work, so like I've just been hanging out with him, like just talking shit.
And I've been
And
at
like-
work, so it's like they're like my dog is being taken over by him.
Oh yeah,
They're
that's the same
bonding
thing with me
now.
because I work from home, so it's the same thing with Django and Sam. Because Django is Sam's dog, and like
Yeah.
I talk to him all day,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, I call him Bubba, and I'm like,
Yeah,
like I'll just like go up to him randomly, like he'll like wake up, and I'll just get in his face and be like, "Are you a Bubba?"
yeah, I do that shit all
Just
the
like
time, man.
like just weird shit. you know?
yeah,
So he totally
And, like-
changed his
like
his
it-
nickname is Poopy for me.
Poopy.
And I
like
am
it.
Poopy
Like-
Boy.
Yeah.
Poopy Boy.
Like
That's
if
what
he's
I call
eating,
him.
like
But he changed it to Bubba.
like he'll be eating
Yeah.
a lot of food, and I'll be like, "Hey, you're a Bubba, you're not a Chubba."
yeah,
Just like gay shit
Talking
like
him
that,
up.
dude. Like I
We
just
have-
do this all day now. It's so weird.
yeah.
like
Dude, we have.
I pour so much love into this creature.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, dude.
And it's so funny because at one point, he like, when we first started dating, he was like, you know, I don't mean to sound like mean or anything. Don't take this the wrong way, but you're really obsessed with him. And I was like,
Yeah,
Not
this is
in
dog.
those words.
no, you
It was just-
literally said that.
It was just
literally, verbatim.
no. Come on.
You did. And I this is what I said though. I was like,
I
yeah.
can't believe you didn't say fuck.
I was like,
dude.
absolutely, I'm obsessed with him, and I'm not like ashamed to admit that. Like, he's everything. He's the best. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's my
boy.
dog.
Leo is the shit, dude. So
He's
step
better than
off.
most people.
I'm just kidding. I know
Yeah.
you love him too.
He's a fucking.
So now he gets
Yeah.
it.
Now I understand.
Now
Yeah, that's how it used to be with me and Sam, because I'd be like, man, she loves this dog, and now I'm like, oh, I love this dog
Yeah.
so much. But I never told her like, you're obsessed with your dog. 'Cause she never really was. Like Django is a very like he's used to like just chilling,
Doing his own
but like
thing,
yeah, now that I'm in his life, he's definitely like become so spoiled with pets and snuggles and getting in the
Affection.
bed. Yeah, his new thing is like I'll like so like I wake up and Sam's gone for work usually. She's got to be at work at like 6:45. I wake up at like 8:30 and I'm like, I don't have to start work till 10 o'clock. I get the dog in the bed with me and we fucking put on the Sopranos on the TV and like we snuggle and he'll just end up snoring the whole time. And then like, you know, before I start working, I go and I take him out. I'm like, all right, you got to do your morning business. And then we come back in and now he's just been going straight back to the bed and going back to sleep. And I'm like, come on, man.
That's
At
awesome.
least like hang out with me.
Nah.
I want to go back to
Comfy
bed.
bed.
See, Leo's the opposite. So
Dude,
I
that
get up for
motherfucker
work.
follows me everywhere, dude.
So
Like,
we-
I
he
can't-
usually-
I
in
can't
other
do.
rooms.
I can't even take a shit. Like I would be shitting.
Yeah, same.
He'll like get into the bathroom. He'll just start like licking my knees.
Yeah, dude.
Protecting
I
you.
posted a story on Instagram of me pooping the other day, and Django was just like in the doorway, like standing there, just staring at me.
See,
Yeah.
I'll like get up in the morning and Leo, I'll be like, good morning. And then we'll like kiss or whatever. And then I'll like go pee and he'll come into the bathroom, but I'll be like, like it's good for me. It's how I
Yeah.
start my morning. Like I don't look at it like, oh, can I? I'm like, hi, thank you for waking me up.
It's
Yeah.
like having a fucking kid though, because like again, I've been off, so like you know, like I'll stay up till 3 a.m. like playing Call of Duty or like drinking or whatever, and then I'll have to be up at like fucking
You should
8
get
a.m.
WarioWare,
to give
man.
him like you know to feed him, take him for a walk, all that shit. So like lately, I've just been waking up with like brutal hangovers, just sleep deprived. Like
Wait,
fucking
it's
walk
so
this guy,
funny
start
though
my whole day, and
because
it's like, man, this is what having a kid must be like. Like
it's
Yeah, responsibilities.
I go to bed at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 every night, and everything's fine. We fall asleep in bed together, and I'm like, "Hi." And then I wake up in the morning and I get ready for work and I go to the kitchen sink and there's like a bottle of Jack out. There's a shot glass. There's a wine glass. There's poured wine. I'm like, what happens when I go to sleep?
Danny having me time. That's all.
A lot of things happen.
I'm like, why don't you party with me?
What is you talking about? We party together. We're partying together right now.
I know. But I'm jealous. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, looks like a good time.
Oh, I know.
I guess.
I know I'm going to get home and Sam's going to be like baked on the couch with the dog. And I'm going to be like, damn, I'm jealous, but let's party now. And then we'll probably play video games, which will be the shit.
That's awesome.
Dude, Sam is like better than me.
I feel like you would get along with my cousin Mikey so much.
Nice.
Oh,
What
yeah.
up, Mikey? Shout
What
out
up, Mikey? Yeah, you remind me of him. Like,
cool.
He's always like good energy, like just like cool.
Cool.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
Spontaneity.
Both of you guys. Just like your whole, I mean, let me not. I'll stop talking.
All right.
I didn't mean it in a bad way, but I meant, okay, in a good
No,
way.
I took offense. It's okay. Okay. I'm
In
offended.
a good way, I meant like,
I don't take offense.
we're all just a bunch of nerds.
Yeah,
That's what I was
big
going to
time.
say. I didn't want to
Fair
offend
enough.
you guys by saying
Oh,
that.
no.
But
What's
I think
up?
it's a good thing. We're all
I'm good.
just nerds.
Thank you. I got my weed juice.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking about it earlier when I was listening to that Kelly, the death metal podcast. And one of the things they brought up, and I was thinking about you because, the metal world isn't, quite your world, but you're kind of dipping your toes into it now. And somebody on the show mentioned, they were just like, yeah, you can't just like be like, here's Spawn Possession if you've never heard metal, and then you jump in and you're like, whoa,
Joel
whoa,
was
whoa.
saying that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, it is a progression. And like the way I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, I was like, it's really just nerd shit when it comes to metal.
Yo, big time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I was thinking about it today. I was like, oh, it's like if you would be like, I like board games. And you're like, oh, what do you like to play? And most people are like, oh, Monopoly or Scrabble or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go like, what about you? It's like, no, I do like D&D, like hardcore, like, like these like RPG-esque, like big, and that's
a good
metal,
way to
yeah.
compare that.
And so it's like, and you can't just jump into fucking D&D. Like you have to work your way up to something like that.
True.
And that's kind of what metal is, It's a little
100%.
tough at times, I think. For a lot of
But
people,
more than nerd
Nobody-
shit, I think it has to be like is it the left or right side that's creative? I don't know.
Left,
But it has to be like that creative mind, like, I don't know, because you can hear so many different parts of it.
Mhm.
Like you can,
It was interesting what you
So-
said. Like you're like, oh, the creativity part of it is what you really notice
That's
and
right.
appreciate, which is
Yeah.
awesome. And
Yeah.
not a lot of people could think like that, but that's cool that
Right.
you do and
Right.
appreciate it. Or you're just being nice because 3 out of the 5 guys. in the
oh
band
no,
are
I'm
here
not.
right now.
I'm not being nice. I wouldn't be here to be fake. But you know what's crazy is there's people out here that exist in the world that don't like music. I met someone before.
Oh yeah, they exist.
I was like, oh, have you heard this? And that someone I went to school with, college, and they were like, oh no, my family doesn't really listen to music. We don't like music. And I was like,
Weird.
That's scarier
Yeah.
to me than that doppelganger shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that don't listen to music.
yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
scary to me.
Red
I
flag.
will never have dinner
really
with
bizarre.
you.
probably never talk to her again.
It's really
'cause I was
weird,
like-
yeah.
That is pretty strange.
But there's people like silent families. A silent family. Imagine growing up in a family that never listened to music.
Well, that's when my good friends Brian and Rosie got married.
What do you do at parties? I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. When they got married, like it was a crazy fucking wedding and tons of music because they're musicians. All our friends are
Yeah.
musicians. So like very dance and music centered. And next door to us was this other wedding party going on that was dead
Need a lighter?
fucking silent. They had no music. There was no DJ. I don't know what their like religion background was or anything, but nothing. Silence in a giant room. And I just remember at one point, a bunch of people from that party like came over and they were like looking in our room. We're dancing, having fun. And we're like, do you want to like come in here? And they're like, well, we're from next door. It's not We're like, dude, just
Like,
come
oh,
in.
that's so nice.
And they were like, fuck yeah. And they came in and just danced their asses off with us. And we're like,
Nice.
yeah, like, but that was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And it's
Yeah,
just like
shit,
a whole
man.
group, a whole room where they were like,
Thank you.
no
Yeah, no
music,
problem.
no dancing, nothing. I was like,
Oh, fuck
man,
that.
rough,
Yeah,
really weird.
very strange.
But
I think
people
one
that
of
don't
the-
like
doesn't
music,
like
strange.
music, I don't think.
The most important,
I definitely wouldn't
Things.
hang out with you if like you didn't listen to music. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I would not associate
that's
myself
weird.
with anybody that.
Well, yeah,
like,
I wouldn't know either of you.
no, I'm not saying like you. I'm just saying like
Like a person in general.
A person in general. If, if
yeah.
they
It
were
would
like,
throw
I don't
me
listen
off
to
for
music,
sure,
I'd be
yeah.
like, I don't care if you're the like best person in the world. If you don't listen to music, I can't.
But also
Can't
being
find common ground with you.
raised on good music. Like I know so much shit from like Smokey to Red Hot Chili Peppers to Boyz II Men to Snoop to Dre to just every variety of the good shit. And like I cannot imagine raising a kid who only listens to like but like crazy, no sense, no lyrical content, deep meaning, soul music.
Yeah, that would bother me too.
So like that's my mission. If I ever have kids, they have to know all the class, like everything,
Yeah.
and feel it.
Danny's probably like, he's just got to like Deathspell Omega.
Portal.
Fucking-
Nah, man. Dude, if anything, I don't want my kid to listen to any of that bullshit.
Why, dude? It's sick. What if your kid was like, yo, Deathspell is dope?
Because let's dig deep into that, man. Why do you like Death Spell? Because it's scary and it's like fucked up, and it's
I
like
think it's good music. though.
well, yeah, but like, why?
I just want to know my
part
kids have an
of that
ear for music.
Is good.
Yeah, right.
It's that
like, as long as
dark
they're
Like,
gonna
if it's
appreciate
their
it.
selection,
makes you
it's
scared,
their
gives you
selection.
anxiety. Like,
Yeah, it's
I mean-
creative and it's like an art thing.
but if
So-
you're hanging out with friends, like, or like at a family function, who the fuck is going to
civilians.
play Death
Yeah.
Spell Omega while you're?
I mean,
hanging
you
out?
gotta know your
Nobody would.
audience. You know?
Like that's what separates like that band from like say bands like
Well, that's what I'm
So what are
saying.
you
System of a
gonna,
Down.
are you gonna put System
System
of a
of a
Down at
Down.
a family party? I wouldn't do that either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
But
put
it'd
like,
be more
pushing the boundary.
acceptable.
It'd be more acceptable.
You know,
You
like-
probably have a couple more
Yeah.
cousins that'd be like,
You
oh,
know
yeah,
what
I know
you
this.
do?
Yeah.
Which is what my family did to me. My parents, they just played good shit. Like, I mean, on the weekends when I was trying to sleep in from school, that long week at school. So I'd be trying to sleep in and 6 a.m. it's like salsa. And it's like, or it's Motown or it's some angry fuck you men shit that my mom was listening to because her heart was broken. Whatever, I was being woken up to it on the weekends. And like after a while, you get older and you like appreciate that shit. You're like, damn, that was my parents going through some deep shit. And they were expressing, it wasn't any like nonsense. There was meaning and
Right,
like
yeah, they connected
feeling
to it,
behind
yeah.
all that music. It wasn't so. Anyways, basically, I'm trying to shout out my family because they all had really good
Nice.
taste in music.
hell yeah.
My family does not. At least my dad's side of the family, it's like the worst. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't
Well,
even tell
like-
you what they listen
Oh
to. I
my
can't.
God.
Like, I have no. Like, even my dad is like horrible with music. Like, well, put the radio on or something, and I was like, "Oh, is this so and so?" And he goes, "I have no idea." And occasionally, he'll be able to hum some melodies. I'm like, "Oh, what is this?" He goes, "I don't know."
Just
He
heard it.
no idea. My mom was the one that was more music oriented and stuff like that.
What
And,
ethnicity are you? Gonna?
Take a guess.
I thought you were Mexican at first. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm half Mexican. Yeah,
Okay.
and then the other half is Polish with like a mixture of like all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
And but I have an Irish last name.
Okay, what is it?
Faye. So,
Okay.
yeah. That's,
So-
long story short,
Bill
my dad's adopted. That's why.
You sound like
so.
you could be.
Oh, Bill Fay. Hola,
Yeah.
güey.
That sounds, you almost sound like Jamaican when you're saying that.
Oh, Bill Fay.
Another Creole guy.
Come on, man. Now, Bill of Fame, man.
La bella rude boy. Yeah, mama clap.
Bill Fay. Show me, brother.
But no, yeah. So my mom is Mexican, and like that side
So,
of the
which
family.
music are you talking? Like,
So my dad's side, who's violently white, like it's just I've never talked music with them. Like I don't
what do
even
they
know
listen to?
Okay.
the sports talk radio. Like it's weird. Like I've
AM.
never.
AM 8000.
Like if we have family parties, there's no music on. Like it's weird. It's really fucking
Yeah,
weird.
that's
There's always sports on TV. That's their background noise, which for me is like I'm good.
My family's like 100% fully musical oriented, man. It's wild, but
I
I'm
think
the
that's more of
only
a
one.
Hispanic thing, though. Too.
I'm the
'Cause,
only
like,
one
My
that
mom's
likes-
side of the family,
I think so
tons
too.
of musicians. We go to like it's rare, but when we go to their parties, there's literally
It's
kids
lit.
and cousins and my aunts and uncles playing music,
Yeah.
playing instruments. Like
my dad had a
Crazy.
whole like salsa band
Yeah.
and
That-
guitar set up
that's
for
awesome.
my stepmom's birthday in our backyard.
yeah,
And it was
see that's
so dope.
so cool. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was like, and One of the players ended up knowing his dad. Anyway, small
There you
world.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was super dope.
One time, I had my family's history with music is fucking nuts. It's sick though.
Didn't your
Cool.
dad get you
Your
into?
dad's the shit. Yeah.
Didn't your dad get you into King Crimson?
Oh yeah, and Rush and like Yes.
All
and
the like
Yeah,
good
your
rock
dad's a
stuff.
man. Because
Yeah.
imagine if he didn't get you into that shit.
I know. I can't believe it. He got me into Black Sabbath. He loves Black Sabbath.
That's
weirdly
cool.
enough,
That's
yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah, he likes a lot of. My mom likes a lot of music too that I don't really listen to, but she's also.
But
like,
she can like discuss it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She
See,
can.
my
And,
my
like,
dad couldn't do that if he had a gun to his
like
fucking head.
you know, especially like popular music. My parents
bad.
definitely hang with that. But like my grandparents, on both sides of the family, loved music. My grandpa on my dad's side, Elmer, played the
Fuck yeah,
accordion.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, and my grandparents on my mom's side, for some reason, like they like loved Elvis. They were like crazy.
Oh
Okay.
my
about
God. My
Elvis.
grandma is
Yeah.
obsessed. She has a whole room of Elvis.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Hell yeah.
Okay,
And she has
yeah. My
Elvis
grandparents
shit.
used to go to see like Memphis all the time.
Well,
They would go out-
Elvis was like Drake in the 50s, basically.
Hell
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Pretty much.
But it was
yeah.
really just strange. It was like this weird kick they just got on, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I was like a kid, but I remember like we would listen to Elvis all the fucking time, and I'm
Yes.
like, okay, I get it, guys. It's I get
That was
it.
enough.
Yeah,
I get it.
you
My
know?
grandma still has that shit hanging in her house.
That's
Hell
cool.
yeah. That's
Well,
awesome.
that and like, so have you guys seen Grease?
Yeah.
And West Side Story?
Mhm.
West Side Story?
Yeah, I've seen West Side Story. My mom loves that movie.
It's, yeah.
Have you seen
Puerto
Blue
Rican.
Hawaii?
It's a very Puerto Rican thing, West
Yeah.
Side Story. But growing up, my grandma, like, she was a dance teacher.
Mhm.
So she would, I never told you that about her probably. But so she taught dance, Latin dance. And she's so Puerto Rican because, not to get off topic, but this is some real shit. My grandma is like one of the strongest, most intense people I know. And she's always like, yeah, you know what? I joined the dance association and I'm doing Latin dance because us Puerto Ricans are the best.
Nice.
And I'm not even exaggerating. That's how my grandma is.
That's awesome.
So our whole lives, she raised me and my brother to be like performers in a way.
Oh, okay.
Like West Side Story, me and my brother know every song. We used to dance around the house and like every night before bed, we would choreograph our moves and just sing to
Oh,
her.
nice.
And it was
When
like,
you're
awesome.
a jet.
yeah.
Would you sing that song?
Or a boy like that. Who killed their brother?
Nice.
Forget that boy and find another.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So we would
We
do
gotta get you and
all
your
that
brother on the show, and you guys gotta read
Oh my
the whole movie.
So we would always do that every
Yeah.
night. Just bah,
Sick.
Joe, what's up? And so music was like
We're gonna
so
raise stars in this family.
Somebody's gonna make it.
But that's the funny thing is it was just for us. It was like we would do Grease too, and it was
Nice. That's
Nice.
awesome.
yeah. She just raised us to be
Wait,
to
Grease
feel it
as
so
well, or
much.
Grease 2, the Michelle Pfeiffer one? Which
No, Grease. Like what's the Grease lightning?
Yeah.
Grease lightning.
See, and here I was watching like Tommy by The Who, and then
Oh, yeah.
The Wall by Pink Floyd, which I didn't understand either of those when I was a child.
You weren't
but I
doing
thought it
drugs
was
then.
sick. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
not doing drugs then. That's for sure. Good time though, man. Missed that shit. You all right?
Going on. You got somewhere to be?
No. Arisa needs to urinate.
Okay.
Okay, you guys need to take a.
If you want, we can start wrapping up. We
How?
we're pushing the 3-hour mark.
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
we
so
can.
should
We could probably call it.
That's
yeah.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do
I
that.
don't, I
don't
go
know.
all night, but
I
like,
know, I know.
I could keep
Yeah,
going
I'm pretty
too.
sure we
You
all
guys
can
on
we can-
again?
Yeah.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Get my fucking revenge.
Yeah, get your revenge, man.
Yeah,
First
work
time
on
revenge.
your-
I should have gone first, man. I had nothing after that.
You want one more chance for redemption before
No,
we go?
no,
Okay.
dude.
No, I'm-
The bar is too high now.
Okay.
The anxiety is.
okay, wait. So do you guys edit this and like take out the
If there's
Embarrassing
anything
shit?
that
No.
you want me to edit out, if you feel like it,
All
let
of
me
it.
know.
All of my
it? No, I
parts.
can't do that.
seriously?
No, for the most part, it's
Yeah.
pretty unedited.
Unless
Unless,
somebody-
something is horrendously said
Yeah.
about something, but
Well, edit out this
think-
part at least.
the talking about it, nope.
no,
all
we keep
stays.
it in. That stays in all the episodes.
Yeah.
Because it's the best. Because like our editing policy is like never changed, and like It's just always funny to hear everybody's reactions sometimes because it's like, yeah, we're keeping it.
It's pretty rare. Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Like we don't give a shit. Like,
can you edit my voice so it makes my hands seem like they're bigger?
Yeah, we can edit your voice so people hear it. And they're like,
I need to work on
this
my
guy's got big fucking hands.
After Effects. Yeah.
Imagine if somebody was like that self-conscious about their hands.
Are you still on Instagram?
Nah, I just use the band's Instagram.
Are you on Instagram?
There's a really sick Sam
Are
Hyde
you on
video,
Instagram?
I gotta show you.
On the gram.
Arisa thinks that the primary use for Instagram
Are you
is
on
the
Instagram?
Instagram models.
No, dude.
I
It's all
haven't
about
had-
fail videos.
I have not
Yes.
My favorite thing in the world.
Instagram or
Kids getting
Facebook
hurt is the best
for like
page ever.
A WrestleBotch
7 years.
for me.
Almost.
Damn, good for you.
That's a
It's
good one.
fucking
That's a
good,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
What is good?
WrestleBotch.
America's Got No Talent is another great one.
Oh,
Morons doing things, drunk people doing
Just
Oh,
things.
people
yeah.
failing.
People failing.
oh, like Instagram.
That's
pages,
like all my
those?
Instagram pages and like a handful of friends.
I have the cringe pages like saved. I have my
Oh,
cringe.
so
and
good.
I don't fuck with the
Tinder
cringe,
versus
man.
reality, and then I have Trash Can Paul and Grape Juice
Is this
Boys.
TikTok?
And no, this is all Instagram.
Insta.
Oh my God. So my mom teaches 2nd grade and she texted me today and she was like, did you put me on TikTok? She was like, my students said they saw me on TikTok dancing. You put me on there, didn't you? And I was like, I don't even use that shit. And genuinely, I don't. She's like, I don't know where these motherfuckers got it from. But they like all told her that they're like, we seen you on TikTok, Miss Delion. You were dancing. And she was like, did someone put my ass on blast? And I was like, make that motherfucker show you.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm
Ask
so
for the
annoyed.
proof.
They shouldn't have phones. They're too young.
Yeah, wow. 2nd grade and they have
phone.
cell phones.
Yeah.
Holy
Yes.
fuck.
That's some bullshit,
I
right?
didn't get a cell phone until I was in 7th grade.
Thank you. I literally
Dude, I didn't
texted
get a
that back
fucking
to me.
8th grade.
Walkman headset till I was in like 5th grade.
Yeah, same.
Fuck.
I had a Discman.
Oh wait, I had that
Right
before.
away.
Yeah, I used to buy the RCA
But remember
CD
when
players.
I first got my cell phone, I don't know about you, but my dad
Yeah.
gave it to me and was like, text messages are 50 cents each. You better not be texting nobody.
No.
So
We had like a
I don't
limited
remember.
amount.
I think I
Yeah,
could
or
do like
remember the
50,
minutes?
Minutes.
a
Yeah,
month.
yeah, dude. That
50
was
or
some
100
bullshit,
a month.
man.
Right.
And that was including receiving.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it'd be
yeah.
like, don't text back.
It's like, don't text
Dude,
me unless it's something fucking important, dude. Yeah,
Those fucking
Good
minute
old days.
plans were a pitfall, dude, because if you got into one fight with your girlfriend at the time,
Over it. And then your parents are like, why the fuck is the bill so much? You're like, we got no money. Damn it.
Really? I never thought about that.
did you ever have the minute plan fucking cell phone guy?
Yeah.
Like the burner phones, like that.
No. I mean, there was
No, like,
contracts.
yeah,
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
those
You had
Nokia
limited amount
fucking
of
But I
minutes.
wasn't
$60.
dating anybody back
okay.
then.
Dude, I forgot. I think I had like 90 minutes or some shit. That
Do
was
some
my
like
90
cheap
minute
ass
plan.
shit. Yeah.
Bullshit, bro.
I used to tell my mom,
You
like,
fly
I'm
through
just
that in, like,
playing
1 week.
the snake game.
That's
Because
a good
remember,
one.
it was
Yeah,
like on the Nokia.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
And back then, like, it's
Fuck
not
yeah.
like now where like you were sending text messages and shit. You know what I mean? Like back then, you needed the phone
had to
time. You know
just
what I
call.
mean? Like, yeah.
Oh, I remember those days.
Yeah.
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 That's so funny.
Remember the landline where you
Hold
like?
on, let's call it.
Yeah, call it.
So, is there anything you guys want to plug while you're here? It doesn't have to be anything you're doing. It could be anything.
The only thing I'm
Whatever
gonna
you
plug
want.
is Arisa in 30 minutes. So
Hey, not editing it out.
Yeah, we'll edit that one.
That's a
out
good
if you
zinger.
Good night.
That's a good zinger.
Wow.
Way to be crass. That's great. Danny.
Well, we have
I just-
merch on the Roman Ring Bandcamp page. 2 brand new motherfucking shirt
no.
designs.
Seriously, I want to thank you guys for having us.
no, thank you
Yeah,
guys.
this
Yeah,
has been
this
so
is a
much
lot of
fun.
fun.
Yeah, it's the shit. I told you guys.
It's been a while.
That's fun.
We need
Yeah.
to do this.
Sorry, I couldn't make
with,
that one date that I like last month.
Oh no, it's all right.
It's all good.
We should do this again.
Yes,
now
absolutely.
that we've done it once.
I like-
would love to
Absolutely.
do
We need to do it with all the
Sam
band
wants to come
girlfriends
on next
because
time,
like
yeah.
I haven't. Can we get
That would be
Nate and
awesome.
Lacey on? Because
I'm
I
sure
got to
we
talk to
can.
Lacey for 2 seconds at the
Oh,
end.
yeah,
and I
bring
feel
out the girlfriends
so bad.
in.
Yeah.
This is my one chance to meet them all. This is great.
Yeah.
I'll be in the corner.
This
getting
would be
fucked
awesome.
up for that episode.
Yeah, me too. I'll be bringing the bong for that. Well,
We need to do like we should have like a
no, it'll be fun.
what was that old show like the wedding game show.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
No,
Dude.
I don't want to do that.
That'd be great.
I would love to do
Hell
that.
yeah.
I love those
As long
types of
as
games.
you're
Awesome.
hosting that, motherfucker.
I'll host the shit out of that.
Oh, God.
I
Hell
love
yeah.
those games that piss
Yeah.
people off.
Dude, so good. That'd be
Gonna
fun.
ruin relationships.
I ruin them.
I wouldn't make.
You don't know my
Jesus.
favorite food.
You bitch! Like,
Yeah, dude.
We should totally do
Dude, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. It was awesome.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
This is
Appreciate
so
it.
much fun.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Appreciate
But
it.
yeah, so we have shirts on our Bandcamp.
Yeah, we do have shirts and CDs.
If you're big on,
Bandcamp.
was it Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yeah.
These are right up your alley.
Yes, they are. Yeah. They're
Stay on the
very
lookout
sick.
for that new Roman ring shit.
Yes, at some point. And then, I mean, I don't know when I'll have it done, but I think I mentioned in the last show that I recorded the whole show that we did on Saturday at the Empty Bottle. I'm working on editing it right now, and it'll be up sooner than later. I don't know when, so I can't make a promise yet, but it's getting there.
Fuck yeah.
And I just want to shout out my work family and let them know that I'm reconciling the books.
Good.
That's really all I could say, right?
Reconciling
I gotta shout that out.
books.
Yeah, reconcile. Somebody's
They
got to
don't
reconcile
listen to
the
this.
books.
They don't know me, but still, if someone has something to
It's
shout
like
out, I
code
feel like I
for
could shout this
I'm
out.
cooking the books.
Right.
Ah, I see.
I'm done
Why not?
cooking the
Write it
books.
yourself.
Now
There we
I'm
go.
reconciling
Getting
them.
that shit reconciled.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. We'll see everybody next week.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to drop us a like or a comment on whatever platform you listen or watch us on. Share us on whatever social media you use. Every little bit counts, so we appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys next week.